Perhaps the moon knows the secret of the new sound.
He's so bright and pull on the surfaces. He's so bright and he walking on my face. He's so bright and
Open your mind. Let us begin our quest to find the new sound.
Zuzu, I've got new. Nicey, nicey, Zuzu, I've got price.
Look at the shine and everything I need.
Zuzu, I've got new. Nicey, nicey, Zuzu.
Okay, let's have fun.
Nicey, nicey, Zuzu, I've got new. Zuzu, nicey, nicey, Zuzu, I've got new.
Look at the shine and
Nicey, nicey, Zuzu, I've got new. Zuzu, nicey, nicey, Zuzu, I've got new.
look at the shine.
he's so bright and bright, pull on the surfaces. He's so bright and he walking on my face. He's so bright and bright, pull on this and pull on this. He's so bright and he walking on my face. Better bet him.
Nicey, nicey, Zuzu, I've got new. Zuzu, nicey, nicey, Zuzu, I've got new.
Look at the shine and
Nicey, nicey, Zuzu, I've got new. Zuzu, nicey, nicey, Zuzu, I've got new.
you must choose. Bimbo, bimbo. My name is Mr. Susan. You must choose, and now it is time for you to do the choosing. I am Mr. Bean.
Zuzu, I've got new.
You must choose.
Zuzu, I've got price.
Look at the shine. I am Mr. Bean.
Zuzu, I've got new.
You must choose.
Zuzu, I've got price.
Look at the shine.
Trapped in cabinets, trapped in cabinets.
Can he get out? Will he get out? 'Cause he will.
You like a single time, Vince, yeah. Single time,
Better bet him.
oh, you like a single time.
He walking on my face.
Everything I need here. You like a single time, Vince, yeah. Single time,
Better bet him.
oh, you like a single time.
He walking on my face.
I did a rhyme, oh.
Better bet him.
Nicey, nicey, Zuzu, I've got new. Zuzu, nicey, nicey, Zuzu,
You better
I've got price.
Look at the shine.
Nicey, nicey, Zuzu, I've got new. Zuzu, nicey, nicey, Zuzu, I've got new. I've got new. Nicey, nicey, Zuzu, I've got new. Zuzu, nicey, nicey, Zuzu,
you better
I've got price.
Look at the shine,
Nicey, nicey, Zuzu, I've got new. Zuzu, nicey, nicey, Zuzu, I've got new.
look at the shine.
Yeah, I did a song. Jupiter, I did a song. You ain't got one. Yeah. Oh, I feel sick.
I've heard some rumors that the yippies are trying to rise up right now. I've been busy, chat, quite literally digging holes. I don't know if there is any funny business going on. I don't know if there's any yippee psyops going on right now. But if there is, I need people to tell me. Because we will not stand. Alright? We are anti-union in this house. So, chat, if you see them plotting, alright? Alright, if they're plotting against me, I need you to tell me. Because I can't always see. I'm a yip operative. Oh, chat. But really quickly, before I get into anything, some very nice people decided to give me some money before we started. And you know me. I am but a simple autism. Just the simple autism. Snitches get stitches? Ooh, okay. I see how it is. Mercenary for 2 just got here from Salty Cracker stream. Did I get raided by somebody? Did I get raided by somebody? Is that what? Because I saw a couple of people jumping all at once. If I got raided by somebody, that's cool. Thank you. I have no idea who Salty Cracker is. I might have to look him up later if he's cool. And Mercenary, thank you again for the 2. Don't be surprised if you see human depopulation. Well, we're gonna hope that doesn't happen. We're gonna hope that we don't see that because that ain't cool, in my personal opinion. We don't want human depopulation. And Crundle Bundley, thank you for becoming a member as well. What did you became an Uber Goober. Enjoy your emotes and join the Discord so that you can get access to the Minecraft server. What does it say on my hat? It says, please be patient, I have autism. Made for people that may not understand that they need to have some patience with me. Now, obviously, it's a very big joke. Some people think I take the autism jokes too far, chat. Do I take them too far, or do I not take them far enough? I'm very curious what you guys think. Very, very curious. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. No Georgia, no Georgia Guidestone. Oh my goodness. I see a lot of yippies in the chat. I don't know if you guys, again, if there is insurrection in my own chat, I will not stand for it. The yippies, alright, they have it pretty good. They get to sit on a pillow. Alright, they get to sit on one singular pillow. Alright, that is their home. That is where they belong. And then they get to dance. Become super autism. The answer is yes. Depends on the person. Okay. I don't mind. Perfect. Yeah, somebody got offended at me. I'm not obviously gonna say who because it was a in DMs thing, and as long as people don't be stupid in public, I try not to say anything because I respect DMs. I think DMs are sacred. Even though some people don't respect them, I think DMs are sacred. Just chat being normal. Okay. Okay, I'll trust you guys. I'll trust you guys. I'm prepared to play a slur tax again tonight. Alright, sounds good. Just let me know when you do it. Because Restream is weird, and I don't always see it, so let me know when you do it. Anyway, chat, how has your week been? This week for me is... I'm gonna be honest with you. The couple days I took off to let my foot heal, they weren't very fun. Do you ever just like... Because here's the thing. I'm a very busy person. One of the things about my autism that, in my personal opinion, is a boon. Ooh. That's a very exotic sounding song. No, anyway, one of the things about my autism that's very important to me is staying busy constantly. And that's either playing video games, making videos, or like when I'm at work doing work. I hate sleeping. I will sleep as little as humanly possible before I can get up and actually do stuff. What happened to it? I sprained it last week. And the yippies had to take over for me. They had to take over every facet of my life. Now they think that they can do whatever they want. Brain. But anyway, so, you know, I sprained my ankle. I basically get a week off of work, and I am like uber super duper sad because getting any amount of time off of work already sucks, but because of the foot, I have to keep it elevated. Here, I'll read your thing here in a second. But there was a point on Saturday night. I was like at 9 or 10 p.m. and I had agreed to like do something with Mizu that night. But then I just like laid down and went to sleep. Kind of similar to what happened on that Thursday, where I just laid down and fell asleep. And I didn't wake up till the next morning. And then I woke up, took a shower, went right back to bed. And that doesn't happen. Ever. Like, I never want to go back to sleep if I can help it. Just because I feel utterly useless if I am not in some way being productive. So I spent like 3 days doing next to nothing, and at the end of that, what was it, like Tuesday midday, I was like, okay, maybe we can do this. Maybe. I had to cover for Akko, yes. Yes, you did. It's okay, though. It's okay, though. Mercenary, thank you for the 10. Still looking for the Sargon and Jim moment where Jim said the government doesn't care about Gamergate. Now, on the Archcast yesterday, Sargon said that when you talk to Jim, also one other thing. I feel like I'm missing something here. I would like to talk to Jim, but I have not gotten a confirmation that Jim will talk to me. If he does, that'll be cool. Oh wait, thank you for a 5 again. There's also an AWEF video I have to find where they call the general population useless feeders that need to be disposed of. I'll try to find it if I can. I'm gonna be honest with you, that does sound like something that somebody would say. Oh my goodness, wait, hold on a moment. Jeff. Jeff, thank you for the 20. Oh my goodness, thank you, I appreciate that. And you said nothing. I don't know if Streamlabs lets you say something because I barely ever use it. But if you should include a comment next. By the way, chat, if you want to include comments for search terms tonight, we're gonna let you guys scroll in here a little bit. But if you want to suggest terms, I think $2 is the lowest you can do, and you can suggest search terms for this tonight. His name is Jeff. His name is Jeff. Yes, my name Jeff. But anyway. Yeah, we're gonna be we have something fun tonight, chat. The main event tonight is really just gonna be us scrolling, and this will be in between playing some MapleStory as well, because I'm gonna be playing MapleStory tonight, while also having some casual chatter. And I may have somebody come on later. I am not sure. I gave them the opportunity. I told them they were allowed to drop by if they wanted to. I don't know if they will accept that, but if they do, cool. Hello, welcome. It's been crazy. I've heard it's been very crazy. I have not looked at. I looked a little bit at. I'll be honest. I got the idea for this last night during Under the Tea when we were watching, or not we, when we were talking about just random shit because Mizu and Lumi were sick as fuck, and so we were just randomly talking, which is kind of what Under the Tea is when there's not a VTuber sex pest that we need to cover, or an agency hasn't fallen apart that we kind of care about. And technically, Nexus was like one of the things we were planning to talk about. But I'll be honest with you, Nexus is kind of boring. More than just kind of boring. Nexus is very boring. So we talked about it briefly and then just moved on to talking about stuff. But yeah, tonight we're gonna talk about USAID getting shut down, and I would like to say really quickly. I mean, like I feel like this is important to say every single time I want to do a stream like this. This is not a political stream. I mean, it might evolve into some political discussion, but I am not a politics person. I don't really, I'm not very well learned in politics. My political opinions are no government, make me happy. The less government, the better. So, even though a lot of people are happy right now, I personally still think that we got too much government. The only reason why I'm happy seeing what we're seeing is the government is slowly getting less. But I would appreciate it if, like, the government was 100% less, if that makes sense. Just so that you guys can, just so that you understand where I'm going to be coming from. Tonight, I'm kind of excited because, like, showing where we're showing where the money is going, chat. We can get enraged together. AIDS jokes. Legal Mindset talked about Nexus with Armchair before the assist. Nice. Yeah, like, I did some basic reading. I did some basic reading, and from what it looks like, I don't think anybody from Nexus was expecting it to be a shit show. From the very few talents I talked to, and I won't reveal who they are, but from the very few talents I talked to, it was very obvious that they were hoping that it was more of a success than it was. They were really putting their love and soul into it. And I do believe that lots of them believed in it. So I think that for the most part, I believe that at least a good chunk of the people in Nexus were genuine. But it's really up in the air, and I don't think you'll ever find out. Maybe you'll hear backroom hushed talking, where you'll hear the guy, I think his name was Harry, talk about how he knew that it was gonna suck or whatever. I don't know. The fact that he had a new project in the background shows me that there was a little bit of planning to begin with. Or well, maybe not planning from the beginning, but like he knew at some point we might wanna jump off, which is interesting. So that is something to consider, because if the fact that he jumped immediately from the closing of Nexus to announcing a new project. Man, I should be recording this as a segment. Oh man, I should have been recording this. Oh well. I'll just, if I'm interested, I'll download the stream and hand it to the editor. By the way, chat, we might have a new, we might have our very first segment for editing up on Sunday or Monday. I'm not quite sure. But anyway. Continuing on with what I said. The Nexus guy, Harry, I believe is his name. I don't think necessarily that the guy was always planning to like have this grand second project. I think that there was a point where he saw the writing on the wall and he's like, you know what, we're just going to transition into something else. I feel bad for them. Hopefully they can find success. I'll tell you what, there's at least one or two of them that are, and then there's maybe a couple potential other ones that we might see more of. We will see, because like the big problem with the Nexus talents in general is they were, because it was treated like a battle royale. I believe that a lot of them thought that doing external collabs was a bad idea. I do believe a couple of them thought that, unfortunately. So that you're gonna see that a good chunk of the 21 talents, I believe, 21 to 27 talents. You'll never see majority of them again. Most of them are going to be gone, even though they might own their model, and they will just never appear. There is one that I know that I have high hopes for, and that is Lulu. Always gotta stand another Gyaru, because she do good at what she do. There is, I believe, Clotho, who is another VTuber. He will probably do decent because, but out of everybody, those two actually, like, they did the most in terms of interacting. They, like, jumped into the sphere. Is this VTuber Fortnite? It kind of felt like it. It kind of felt like it. I don't know. The whole Nexus thing is just kind of unfortunate because, you know, as noticers, chat, all of us here, you all are noticers with me. Oh, well, thank you, Crash, for crashing on me, YouTube Studio. All of us are noticers. We notice things in real time. I knew from the moment it happened, and maybe I just know how to call it like I see it because I've seen one too many VTuber corpos become very predatory. But the moment I saw Nexus, I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna last forever. And the fact that it lasted less than a year, I don't know. I don't know, man. I do not know. What I do know is that it, you know what, most of those people are just gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine. Anyway. Chat, I have something cool to show you. Tonight we're gonna be playing MapleStory a little bit, but I want to show you a game that I found. I want to show you a game that I found really quickly here. We're gonna mute that for the moment. So chat, in my journey to have peak autism, occasionally I come across something that is actually like really super duper cool. And while I was on Twitter today, I did find in the ethosphere, sometimes Twitter does, beyond just suggesting me random drama to pay attention to, sometimes Twitter does suggest actual things for me to look at that are cool. And I did actually like get one of those in the wild here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you this game I found here, chat, and then I actually own it. I own it, and I've been playing it, and it's actually pretty decent. And I think if you want, oh, my mouse is gonna die soon. Hold on a moment. Let me get the plug for it. There it is. There it is. Anyway, I have this cool little this cool game. It's all about I'm just gonna show you, chat. I'm just gonna show you. I think it's really decent. All you're doing is digging holes. I don't know if this music is copyright free. I'm going to assume so. But all you're doing, like, chat, have you ever wanted to dig a hole? Like, have you ever just wanted to be like, you know what? I really want to dig a hole. I really want to dig a hole. When I was a kid, I definitely really wanted to dig a hole. So this entire game is literally just you digging a hole. And it starts off very small. And it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Diggy hole. Yes, it is 100% diggy hole. That is all you're doing. This game is like, I don't know if it came out today or when it came out. Bro, there's money in the hole. There is money in the hole. There might be other things in the hole too. But this guy, let's see here. He is released. Okay, so this was released today. All right, this is a 2-day release. All right, we're getting on the bottom floor here. All right, in fact, here I'm gonna bring up the Steam page really quickly because I want to show you. Oh gosh, I've seen Buff Pup playing it. Well, chat, am hopping in on the very bottom floor here. I'm showing it to you right now. All right, this is like brand new peak video game experience. All right, I think you guys should. I think you should buy it. It's only like $5. And it is again. It came out today, and I don't know, I pretty much like it. So yeah, a game about is literally called A Game About Digging a Hole. And from the very mild time I played on it, which is just over an hour, because I found it right before right before I started streaming, I was like, oh shit, I might want to play this a little bit. We're definitely playing MapleStory tonight, but like, this is a fun game. I actually really like it so far. I've not gotten very far into the game, but like literally, this is it is very fun. Like the upgrade system is simple. The health and battery shit. I'll be honest, the battery and health is probably my least favorite thing. I don't really understand the health thing all that much, because health it determines when you have to reset, I guess. But I've not died, thankfully. But yeah, I do enjoy this game, and I recommend that if you guys want, you should definitely get it. So what you're trying to say is you dig it? I do. I dig it so much that, chat, here. This is how far I've gotten. I've been digging a little bit. I've just found some naturally spawning holes here. I just got a key and discovered silver, and I really love it. I hope the end boss is a Balrog or something. That would be funny. That'd be fun. I guess there's a jetpack in this as well. But yeah, I have only dug like one big hole here, and everything else is kind of evolved from there. Seems like a bit tear down itch. I don't know. I just didn't. I enjoy the. And again, this is probably an autism thing, but I really enjoy the thrill, of digging a hole. Look at this. Look at how many stones are there. Look at that. Look at this. Look at how much money I'm gonna. Not a lot of money, honestly, because the regular rocks are worthless. They're only worth like 1 monies. They're only worth 1 monies, but it's still worth finding them anyway, so that you can cash them in for a bit. But I like this game. I think this game is fun. I think that if you're interested in a little tism game, this is my recommendation for you. Chat. All right, this is my recommendation for you. If you're interested in something like this, I think you should get it. Again, it is only $5 on Steam. This is a game that, like, I'm predicting it right now. You're going to see more streamers play in this game. How much? $5. $5 is cheaper than a cup of coffee from Starbucks. So, I recommend it. I think you guys will enjoy it. How much? $5. $5. $5. Okay? $5. $5. It's a good game. Aqua talks about digging a hole like Jim talks about like selling hats. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I enjoy it. I thought it was pretty decent. Also, I'm hearing a ringing noise. I don't know what that is, but I'm hearing a ringing noise slightly in the background. I hope that's not too bad. Does it run on Linux? I don't know. I don't know. Game of the year, calling it now. Imagine if it was the case that that's game of the year. That would be hilarious. Imagine. Anyway, that was just kind of a little silly little aside thing I wanted to show off. I don't know. I like I'm trying to find little silly clip things to have my editor do. And that was something that I felt like would be cool to show off. Anyway, let me look at these supers. I saw some other people tipped me a little bit of money, and I want to make sure I pay attention to you. Mercenary for 5. Archcast Sargon said, when he talked to Jim said the government doesn't care about Gamergate. Jim was so wrong. GG was seen as a threat by the government. Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what was invested in, because I have a feeling that maybe that was one of the things that was invested in. I think, as we talked about last night on Under the Tea, we noticed that Gamergate was one of the things that they were investing in more knowledge in, because they were afraid, chat. They were afraid of Gamergate. They were afraid of Gamergate, chat. Ain't that funny? Oh my goodness. But that's good to know. And also BD Test. Thank you for the $4.99. Not as good as Rock Simulator, where you can become a rock. That's true. That's very, very true. Very, very true. You want to become a rock so that you can become the perfect become the perfect rock. I don't know. I must use 5 of my hard-earned cash. With this money, I would have bought 2 Battlefield 5s, which I feel is a good deal for an Autism Dig game. Yes. What was that game called? Hold on a moment. Let me pull it up. A game about digging a hole. A game about digging a hole. So if you want to dig a hole... it's literally just called a game about digging a hole. I'm actually curious what some of the reviews say. Mostly positive. Believe it or not. Mostly positive. My favorite review so far is, I am a simple man, I see dirt, I dig, is a good life. Oh, this is a good one. A friend told me there wasn't enough to this game, but it actually goes a lot deeper than he thought. That's a good joke. That's a great joke. Oh my gosh, that's a fantastic joke. Oh, fuck. That's great. Anyway. We're done kind of talking about that. Let's move on to why everybody is excited to be here. And that is the fact that we are going to look into where our money is going. At least if you live in the US. If you don't live in the US, it doesn't matter. We don't care. Because your money didn't go to any of these things. At least I hope not. Am I digging the game? I was digging the game. Yes. I was. So anyway. Anyway. I'm also going to record this one, just in case. Let's talk about USAID. I actually wanted to pull up an article for this, so give me a moment. Actually, pulling up an article might be a bad idea. Because people don't know how to... I might need to search it up on Twitter. But basically, USAID... I didn't know what USAID was until they shut it down. But I learned only like that it was like it's like a US based agency, obviously. That is here for international development. So it is... I'm going to look up specifically what is defined as. Here we go. All right, perfect. Here we go, chat. USAIDs or USAIDs. Some people, I've seen some silly jokes from this. Oh, by the way, I need to turn on my fan. If you hear a fan in the background, I apologize. Holy fuck, it's hot. USAIDs, yes. So, USAID, the U.S. Agency for International Development, is a principal U.S. agency to extend assistance to countries recovering from disaster, trying to escape poverty, and engage in democratic reforms. Okay. Already, I kind of have some questions here. Because, according to this, and this is on the US.gov website, the purpose of this website was to assist countries recovering from disasters, escape poverty, and engage in reforms. Democratic specifically. Just from the very few things I've seen, people say that USAID has had spent on it. I I highly doubt much of that happened. I highly doubt a lot of that happened. All right, chat? What does that mean? That means that we give money to other countries that we feel like need it if they're recovering from natural disasters, are in deep poverty, or would like to reform their government. What about us? Exactly, that's a good question. What about us? Oh, damn, I live in the US? A top secret charity? That's a good way of looking at it. That is a good way of looking at it. Somebody asks, like, who asked us to vote for it? I don't think we did vote for it. It was founded by John F. Kennedy. And it has an annual budget of $40 billion. That's a lot of money. And previously had 10,000 employees. It's shut down now, I believe. I don't know if it's still running. I believe that Elon Musk has, like, completely shuttered its doors and said, no more. No glowing whatsoever. Yes, chat. Tonight, you must glow if you need to. Alright? Alright. If you have comments that you are afraid might be too saucy, just glow for me, please. I.e. take over. I mean, listen... From what the random ass shit I have heard that US Gov funded, I highly doubt we were taking over anybody with this agency. How much stupid fuckery are we gonna unpack? Yes. The answer is unequivocally yes. All of it. It's a disaster. Oh boy, I'm excited. Let me actually look here. If I remember correctly, there was a funny clip that I watched where people were trying to get into the USAID building. Where is it? Let me see if I can find it, because there were a lot of Democrat officials that were trying to get into the building when they had shut it down, and like there was a guy right outside saying, "Yeah, sorry, we're not letting people in." Let me see if I can find it, because that was really oh, this might be it. Yeah, this one's it. Okay, so this is the it's a very poor quality, unfortunately. I don't know why it's so poor quality. Hold on. Like, holy shit, I can see the pixels on that man with his beard. I wasn't the only one. Oh, this one actually has noise to it. Let's see if we can hear it.
You are aware this agency is very busy currently, and they are not able to take a meeting currently.
He's talking about the USAID office. So this is right outside the USAID. It's right outside of USAID's. I'm sorry. I don't know how seriously I can take... When your agency is literally USAID's, I can't really take you that seriously. I'm sure people have made plenty of gay jokes. I am just gonna let you guys make all of the jokes here. But like, these guys are standing outside. You've got the DHS agents, and they're all standing outside where this guy's like, "Sorry, you can't come in."
That they will be in contact shortly, and that best to contact the Department of State at this time if you need any further comments.
Who is they?
The front office of the administrator.
So could I just ask, are you with AID?
I am.
Thank you for your service.
Well, thank you for what you do.
Okay, I have to ask, what service did they actually contribute? Like, again, because I know that this agency, because of who established it and like what it was established for, I assume that they started out attempting to probably do good shit. Maybe, I have no idea, but like, thank you for your service. Do you really say that for government officials and like for small little agencies like this? I don't know. Not loud enough? Oh, let me turn that up a little bit. USA should be called the Joe Biden. I'm not saying that.
Are the Doge people here?
Whoa. Okay, we have to wind that back up. Hold on. We have to... Okay, this is about to be funny.
Well, thank you for what you do.
Are the Doge people here?
I don't know if I should love or hate Elon Musk, because the fact that a government official, I assume this is a government official, I have no idea who this motherfucker is, all right? They are all old men to me. They are all unrecognizable old white men that I just don't care about, all right? The fact that he's like, is Doge here by any chance? And I'm just like, did you really have to... Sorry, hold on one moment. I'm going to see about resetting my audio, because... Test. That sounds a little better. Kind of. Actually cut you live? Hello. Elon Musk is pure corruption. He is pure... He's something. He is definitely something. Definitely something. I think it's funny that, like, are the Doge people here? Well, there really isn't many people here for you to... it's great. Oh, here, we're gonna turn this back up.
Are the Doge people here? Are they in this building now?
We have 8 employees currently. That's all I know. I don't know specific who Doge is or any of that. I just know that 8 employees.
Oh, he doesn't even know.
As you're all aware.
That's the funny thing, is not everybody even knows what Elon Musk is doing. BD test, thank you for the 199. He's got big balls into the government. That's right. That was another funny story, is that he's got a guy named Big Balls that quit, but then was asked to come back. That was hilarious.
Press, everybody's been asked to telework. There are select people here to provide services for the agency. So the rest of them are all telework.
Are you career?
I am. Are you?
Thank
You guys are career
you.
as well.
Yeah, thank you.
We want to thank you for your service. So there's no opportunity to...
No, unfortunately, I don't control that. I'm just here to pass along the information. Thank you for coming. And
Man, I feel most bad. You know, out of everybody here, I don't care about any of these motherfuckers, the journalists or shit. This guy I feel the most bad for, because being the doorman, the guy that you have to hear say, yeah, sorry, no, can't help you out here. I don't got any answers. I'm just telling you that you can't come in. That used to be me as a security guard. This guy is like literally a security guard with a blazer on. But I feel the worst for him, because he's literally just got to stand there and be like, sorry, no come in. No come in.
more information for sure.
Are you the senior civil servant here?
No, I am not the senior civil servant.
Here
I have gray
today.
hair like
Today.
No, absolutely. Just gray hair. That's it. That's the senior part of me. Okay, thank you. All right,
Wait, did they ask him if he was a senior citizen? Oh my gosh.
I appreciate the time. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yep, we'll see you soon.
Okay.
Take care.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh, you can see the disappointment on their faces. You can see, like, I want to reverse this a little bit. You can see how disappointed she is. I think that's one of the, I think that's one of Congress. I don't really pay attention to any of these people because they all suck in my personal opinion. But she looks very disappointed, very upset. Please do not come. Yes, do not come. I used to be security. Yes. Yes, I did. I used to do security for like 3 years and stuff. So, yeah, they are very big mad. They were very big mad that they could not go inside and find out what happened. Is that the Muslim? I don't know. Again, we're not going to assume here. Mercenary. Oh, here, hold on. Yes. Mercenary, thank you for the 10 out. All this money spending reminds me of 90s commercials of this guy with a wild looking jacket and sold a book on how to get free from the government and tax free. Get free money. Well, chat, there is definitely a way to get free money. You just don't have the ability to do it yourself. And if it's from the government, trust me, you ain't getting it unless you're a government contractor. That lady used to be part of the House of Representatives. Oh, was she voted out? Or, because I know that, like, there was a squad of people, and AOC was one of them, and she was the most popular, so she was the only one that people paid attention to. And I think there was one black dude, and there was, like, 1 or 2 other girls. But, like, they all were, they were all, like, big, because they were some of the youngest people in Congress, but they didn't do anything. Like, they literally got in, and they haven't done anything of value. And in fact, they have done negative value, according to what some people have told me. And so, yeah. Yeah, like that's the funniest thing is like they still keep getting voted in. It's just like, why are you voting for them? They're literally not doing anything for you. Avenge, thank you for the 2. You shall not pass. Thank you, thank you. Yes, when Republicans took back the Senate. Well, that's funny. What's she doing here then? Oh gosh, YouTube is like having a shit fit right now. People are liking super chats, and it's, oh gosh, I think my YouTube studio might be dying. I'm gonna switch away from that. Hi, Akko, hello. The ones where I knew were AOC and the Muslim chick. Okay. Cory Bush and Jamal Bowman were voted out. Oh. Oh well. AOC spent more time playing Among Us. She did. And chat, maybe this is a controversial opinion, but I think if you're an elected official, I really don't care. Like, I mean, it's the same with playing golf. Like, if you have time to go play golf, it's like everybody's allowed to have a day off. So I don't necessarily mind when I see somebody playing video games, but I felt like they spent way too much time trying to get the youngin to pay attention to them playing video games. It's just like, I really don't give a shit if you know how to play Among Us with Pokimane. Like, you have negative balance with me. So, but yeah, so a lot of people very upset that USAID was shut down. It like got to the point where I think I heard from some family members that still watch the news that like people on the news are trying to convince other people that Elon Musk is like trying to steal money from the government, and that he's trying to shut down government agencies so that people are no longer able to like have benefits. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. Personally. Oops. Oh shoot, I just broke a standee. Not mine, but I broke a standee. I'll have to super glue that later. But yeah, there's a lot of people upset that he's coming in and doing stuff. I will just say I don't think that he's actually done that. I do think that it's really hilarious, though, that he's coming in and legitimately everybody is losing their shit. Absolutely losing their shit. And again, it should be worth me noting to all of you, because it goes without saying, I legitimately don't care about politics. I only care if it's funny. And I will say the last 4 years have not been funny. They've been very boring and somewhat scary. Very financially for myself, for the most part. I've lost a lot of money in the last couple of years. But I am hoping, if anything, that the next 4 years are funny and I can turn it into content so that I can possibly make more money. So I really don't care, as long as it's entertaining and I can make content out of that, which is, I think, what a lot of people are interested in, is being able to laugh at what happens. But anyway. So, oh, fuck. Anyway. So, sorry, let me get a drink. So they shut down Doge shuts down USAID. And immediately what happens is a bunch of a bunch of news organizations like Politico, and I think there was like one or two other ones, suddenly stop being able to pay their people, which is, I'm going to be honest with you, absolutely terrifying. It is terrifying to hear that your boss can't pay you because he didn't get money from the guy above him. But it is crazy to hear that the guy above Politico was just the U.S. government via USAID. Last 4 years been boring. Long distance sound. Come on, man. But yeah, so shoot, I lost my train of thought. My apologies. Right. So it comes out that a couple of news organizations, with Politico being the biggest one, was getting money from the government. And the exact number seems to be thrown around. I've seen a lot of community notes behind the scenes where they're like, oh, no, it's not the $8 million that people say it is. It's actually a way smaller number. And what's crazy is I don't care what amount of money it was. The thing that some people, like all these people who are throwing down community notes saying, oh, no, it wasn't that much money. It was actually a very, very small, minute amount of money. And it's just like, I don't care how little money was going to it. My tax dollars went to state-sponsored propaganda, and I do not approve of that. I do not approve of the government giving money to news organizations that then take that money and then fuel it to tell me how horrible of a person I am. If you're that shows a very clear bias in my, like, I don't care if you're left, right. I don't want Fox News getting any of this. I don't want CNN getting it. I don't want any news organizations to be paid by the US government to do shit, because that is not what my money is going to the government for. That is not what I approved for it to go for. $1 is too much. Yes. I don't want a single red cent being going to the to any news organizations for that. That is absolutely retarded in my personal opinion. By the way, thank you for meeting the goal. I appreciate that. I might have another goal. I learned that the Yippies started one without me, so I might have to pick out my own goal to counteract the Yippies. So, but no, I am not for any money of mine going towards news organizations. I saw that not only was it American news organizations, apparently a chunk of the money that we had in USAID went to the BBC, not that BBC, the other one, over yonder across the pond. And that is crazy. That is absolutely hilarious. I mean, I'm curious if I can find that in these keywords here. We're gonna, I've got the site pulled up here. Let me see if I can find, something. Oh, here we go. There's a couple of things here. See, chat, I don't know how to navigate this, so some of you might have to help me here. All right, chat. This, right, this is like upsetting to me. What is this? Okay. What? So, this is apparently BBC Media Action. I don't know what BBC Media Action is. Give me one moment. Okay, so it is actually the BBC. It is actually legitimately just the BBC. Yeah, so this is the BBC. The bad kind of BBC. Yes. Yes. So like right here, you can see we gave almost $3 million from across 7 transactions here. Oh, and you can actually see when we've done it too. Giving money to the British broadcasting company. I'm pretty sure that's what it's. You know what? Let me see. Let's see. What is it? I am sorry. I'm gonna sound like an absolute asshole if I don't say it right. BBC, meaning this is dangerous. British Broadcasting. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. So the British Broadcasting Corporation. Thanks, Obama. Yes, thanks, Obama. Gained almost $3 million of my tax money. Very, very insane, in my personal opinion. Don't really know how I feel about that. What else were political ads and speeches? Oh, I know. We've been funding Doctor Who this whole time. Well, not just us. I know that Disney has sank a decent chunk of money into the BBC as well. I'm sorry. That's just so funny to say. This BBC leaves a bad taste in your mouth. I think, yeah, it definitely does. You guys are funny, by the way. But this, I don't approve. All right, because again, I think it goes without, like, I don't know how often I'll have to repeat this. I'll probably do it multiple times. U.S. aid is meant for countries experiencing disasters, poverty, and democratic reform. As far as I know, this BBC wasn't experiencing any disasters or needed any kind of relief or democratic reform. As far as I know, Britain's doing just fine right now. I don't know very many British people, but I'm pretty sure they're doing just fine right now. They don't need my money over the span of multiple... This is over the span of multiple years from the looks of it, but I don't care. All right? I don't care how much money over how many years. $1 is too much money to give to those people. All right? That is too much money. And that wasn't the only one, it looks like. That wasn't the only one. Is this also the BBC? Or is this another BBC? There might be more than 2 BBCs here. Keyword democratic reform. Yes. BBC Entrepreneurial Training and Consulting LLC. Also known by 2 other names. Biotechnology Business Consult. Oh, that might be a different... This might be a different one. It might be a different one. Might be a different one. Oh, here's another one. Is this a different one? No, I don't think this is I think this is the same one. I think that's the same one. Let's see. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. I think this is all the same one where they've given that money. Why was the BBC getting federal dollars? I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. There are 2. One labels itself as a charity. There's more than one BBC. Sounds like a gangbang. It probably was. Why is the Virginia Department of Transportation in this? I mean, that's I don't care that much. But still, I want to know what it was used for. Why do we have this? Why is this a thing? What did I miss? Right now we're going through some BBC, some very thick action BBC. But like this is the kind of shit that really, again, political or not. And here's the thing: I think it should be stated that this isn't just a Democratic thing. If you think this is just a Democratic thing, all right, you're retarded. Because Democrats were not just like here. We're gonna go back. I want to show you this graph here, chat. This graph goes back as early as 2009, it looks like. Yeah, so 2009 was the very first obligation for these transactions. Why the fuck did nothing get done when Republicans were in control of different things? All right? Again, don't care either way. Legitimately don't care either way. But when Republicans were in charge of this kind of stuff, why is this stuff still happening? All right? It looks like maybe it happened a little bit less when Trump was in office, maybe. But still, why are we giving this money to people when anybody is in the White House? Why? I know that, again, people are really going to go ham on just Democrats like in power right now. But why is it that any of this money for any amount of money or any amount of time went out to another country's media corporation, a media corporation that I'm pretty sure has said some not so nice things about America at some point? So I don't understand this. I don't really understand this whatsoever. Period. I just don't get it. Like, here, let me throw in Politico as well. I hope I spelt that right. I'm gonna sound like an asshole if I didn't. Did I put it? I hope I'm searching for this right as well. Here, let's take out dates. Did I put? I might have. Chad, am I using this website right? I hope so. I am again using the Agency for Internal Development. So, okay. I hope I'm doing this right. Because, again, I'm looking at grants. 2009 was Obama's first year. Okay. Anita, this data is long overdue when the conspiracy theories stop being theories. Exactly. Okay, somebody is telling me feminist frequency. The feminist frequency. Let's see, does that show up? That does not show up. Why? Am I using this wrong? Am I like, am I searching this wrong, chat? I'm legitimately confused here. How deep does the BBC go? Exactly. Exactly. It goes Way too deep for me. Way too deep for me. Oh, goodness. I'm going to assume that I'm not searching this right here. And maybe I need some help. That's Temp if he knows. What's the difference between a conspiracy theory and a fact? About a month and some change, and maybe an Alex Jones live stream. I don't know. Here, while I am gonna set up a new goal because you guys have been very nice. And while I do that, let's turn this on real quick. There we go. I gotta set this up, chat. We can't have the Yippies starting a union here. All right. All right. No Yippie union. All right. The Yippies get treated just fine. Sorry, we're slowing down here a moment, but I just wanted to throw that in there. It's a good little thing here. Let me read some super chats, just so that we can wind down a little bit. Mercenary, thank you for the 5. People don't vote for these people. Voting machines do. Well, that's a conspiracy I'm not really interested in bringing up right now, but I do know a lot of people feel that way. And BD Test, thank you for the 5. It wasn't just USAID, it was also DOD, DOE, etc. All these people, all of those are paying into the media. Yes. Maybe I just need to remove the agency. Just reset filters here. We're gonna reset all the filters for it, and we'll jump back into it here. Yeah, I agree. It wasn't just USAID, but USAID was the first one to kind of fall. Mercenary, thank you for the 5. Reminder: Obama made it legal to do propaganda against U.S. citizens. He decriminalized it. It was a crime to propagandize against American people. Yes. I seem to recall a lot of people getting upset about that. Very rightly so, in my personal opinion. And then Shu Chan Chell, thank you for the 10. The only BBC I want my money to go to is Akko. Sorry, JK. Oh, you guys are funny. Just search up Politico and under contracts. Let's see. Keywords. Search up Politico and under contracts. Okay. I probably won't be able to stay too long, but I wanted to say how many are coping about the USAID audit reveals. Yeah, a lot of people are oddly upset. I don't understand this, why people are upset with the fact that we are seeing this. I legitimately am not sure why people are upset that we are finally seeing where the money is going. I think that they just expect that people are going to sit down and be like, oh no, we're getting rid of agencies that actually matter. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think that USAID really matters. Why are these all keywords that I already have? Sonic Unleashed and Sonic. What the fuck was I searching up in order to get these keywords that showed up on this website? Oh, wow. These must all be the exact same thing here. Here we go. Yeah. So, again, was this classified before? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know how this all came about. I do know that a lot of this information has been coming out now, though. Gabriel, thank you for the 199. F the BBC. Wait a minute. That's the funny part. USAID is useless. A lot of these government agencies are useless, which is why I'm glad that we're doing something about it. I'm very glad that we're doing something about it because it's finally showing that we can maybe start I like chat. Maybe I'm too, I don't know if black-pilled is the right word. I don't think I am black-pilled about this. But I don't really believe that that we're gonna quote unquote save a lot of money over the next 4 years. I think that people are gonna try to save money over the next 4 years, but I don't think, no, if I will say this, if there is a shrink in the US deficit, I will be surprised. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but I will be surprised if it does happen. Excuse me. You did, wait, Temp, what did you say? You did make those searches, but it's not to this. Fair. Reality pill? No, yeah. Like, I want to believe that we're going to save money, but I don't think we will. I think we're going to get a lot of other things done, but saving money is not going to happen. I'm sorry. Elon has over $200 billion by himself. This was $50 billion. That's crazy. So hopefully he uses it well. Hopefully he uses it well. Otherwise he'll get chased out of the country by a bunch of angry rednecks. What if the deficit stays flat? I would still consider that good. I would consider that to be good. Oh, goodness. And yeah, if he does have that much money, I hope they use it well. Maybe they're gonna use the money that they close all these other agencies with to run Doge. Hopefully he saves more money than he spends. I don't know. Hope criminals will go to jail. Obviously, you always hope that. It's too early to tell if we're gonna be lowering the deficit. Well, I hope we find out within the first 100 days. I really, really hope so, because, I mean, here's the thing. As somebody who has their own debt that they are struggling to work down, I've kind of learned that debt is just one of those things that people don't really give a whole shit about. If you have it, you can have it. And yeah, it really sucks to have, and eventually you're going to have to tackle it. It does slowly get worse and worse. But from what I've seen, like, you can just have it and kick it down the road, and a lot of people really don't care about it. I mean, like, I'm taking care of my own. I'm in a debt relief program that's assisting me and in making the debt less terrifying every single month. But it's kind of been my experience, and I feel like it's kind of the experience that maybe everybody feels from seeing how the government is going. I don't think a lot of people really care. I don't know. I would just plug the gaping hole in the nation's income. Cheer up. At least it's going to be an improvement. This is true. This is true. And how long has it been since Trump started? Let's see. This is only week 3. Like, imagine all the content we've gotten from this, and it's only week 3. That's insane. I had bad debt, but now I have good debt. Only like a few weeks. It's 2.5 weeks, almost 3. Because again, it was since the 20th. Shit's been going on since January 20th. And we're in the 3rd week. They only mind your debt when you don't pay it, but if you are paying something, they kind of leave you alone. Very true. Very, very, very true. He said he's going to own Gaza. Yeah, that one I have some opinions on, but I'm not going to talk about that today because we're not talking about another country that I really just don't give a shit about at all. As a Christian, I just really don't give a shit. Anyway. Again, this pisses me off, the fact that we gave this much money to Politico. Very, very crazy, in my personal opinion. Glad that we stopped it. Do I feel bad for some of the people that are working at Politico? Not really. Not really. Let's see if we can get something from Feminist Frequency. Oh my gosh, that is insane. That is... Why does it say $0? Did we just not ever give Feminist Frequency the money? I'm a little confused here. Like, this is what they were saying they were going to give in 2020. But we never gave it to them. That's weird. Is this just a loan? Oh, this was a oh, I see what this is. This is one of the, this was the COVID-19 business loans. This was a Anita Sarkeesian, what the fuck do you need a small business loan for? You had a Patreon that you did not upkeep. What the fuck? Anita's Canadian? That's even worse. Wow. That is insane. Like, here, I'm interested. I'm interested to see. I have 3 results for Gamergate. They have a business. Apparently there's more info. If there's updated searches I need to make, let me know. No furry sidekick today? Temp's in the chat. She moved to Europe? She did, and then she married herself. Okay. So these are all things in relations to Gamergate. Why? Like, why is the University of Texas getting a lot of money? Okay. What happened? Again, I'm looking through Gamergate here. What is this? Okay, so this is a project grant from... Here, we're going to shrink that so that I can... Oh, never mind. I can't shrink that anymore. Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is a project grant from who? Department of Health and Human Services. Okay. Okay. This is when I typed in Gamergate. Oh boy. It's a grant research about Gamergate. Oh boy. Epigenic control of behavior, project summary abstract societies are organized into hierarchies which fundamentally involve social conflict. As a result, there are winners and losers. Okay. And social defeat can profoundly impact animals with the potential to induce abnormal behavior and disease. 2 different behaviors there. In this research interest statement, I propose the social and whatever as a novel I'm sorry, Chad, I'm just slightly retarded and can't pronounce very big words. As a novel model system to study how epigenetic factors in gene regulation modulate neuronal circuitry resulting in specific social behaviors. The social ant is an emerging model to study epigenetics of the social behavior because of the distinct cast of phenotypes of worker and Gamergates are specified by the same genome. What? Does this have anything to do with Gamergate? Or do I need to search it in 2 words? No. Okay. Let's search 4chan. I remember somebody saying that 4chan brought up quite a few things. What the fuck? Give me the grant. Oh, so yeah, this is the one that everybody was pointing to. Yeah. Yeah, this is the one everybody was pointing to with 4chan here. Which is by this Moonshot company here. Do I, Moonshot... Here, we're gonna open up this page. The words are intentionally confusing, yes. This is Moonshot CVE USA Inc. I'm gonna look that up here. No, Google, I don't want you to know my location. Oh, okay. I see. So moonshotteam.com is, oh, so this money was for an anti like abuse website. Oh, that's really interesting. Threat monitoring. Chat, this is where your money went. This website is where your money went. How much money did we plan to give them? Almost $2 million in 2024. What? What? You're kidding me. What is this? Let's see. So this is all about, and I guess they do more than just quote unquote terrorism. Moonshot fights tech facilitated gender-based violence in Latin America. Oh boy. Oh man. Moonshot reached over 2 million people in Guatemala with the critical information to protect themselves from tech-facilitated gender-based violence. Oh boy. No wonder Biden ran out of hurricane relief money. You're telling me. Let's read more. I'm interested. This is like, oh. Thank God it didn't show personal private information with that. Let me just double check. Okay. This is why my private information is on another browser that I will never use on stream. Okay, so this is a LinkedIn post. Gender-based violence. Yes, chat. Are you guys ready? Oh, boy. I think we've discovered... Okay, so this is something I didn't discover yet. Like, we started here. We were on USA spending, all right? We were talking about USAID's going down, all right? Now we're talking about this Moonshot CVE USA Inc. company. Then we jumped over to this website here. No, I don't care about your cookies. Where they're talking about discrimination and cyber exploitation, which is probably actually a real thing. But because these people are saying it, I don't take it seriously. And now we're moving on to this here. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be the thing I cut out. Actual bully hunters. Yes, this is actual bully hunters here. All right, chat. This is a 2-month-old article, chat. Oh boy, are you guys excited? I am very excited. Let's read through this here. Oh man, this is being discovered in real. I don't know if anybody else has actually seen this. This is something. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. Okay, chat. We need to bump those numbers up. All right. All right. If you've got a LinkedIn, all right, you got to go to this post. Give it a like. You got to get. Oh fuck. I am not signing in to LinkedIn. No, thank you. You got to give this post a like, chat. You got to show them that you appreciate it. Only have one comment. Well, that's really depressing. Let's read this here. Go away. Let's read this here. I'm very interested. I'm very interested to learn about women experiencing tech-related gender-based violence. Okay, I have to make sure before I rant, because I sometimes will go off, and I want to make sure I understand this right. Violence, behavior involving physical force intended to... Okay, so I am correct. Violence is mainly like a physical attribute, a physical thing. I know that violence can, in some ways, exist online. Just want to make sure I understand that before I go off here. Okay, let's read this. Nearly 40% of women globally. Okay, chat. I don't know how many of you are actually women in my chat. I know that a decent proportion of my audience, it's like 95% are male. But if you are a woman in my chat, chances are You fit into this because nearly half of all women globally report experiencing tech-facilitated gender-based violence, or TFGBV for short, ranging from sexualized online harassment to threats to what the fuck? Just throwing a calculator at someone count? Probably. What are we discussing here? We found through going through USA Spending that this company was researching 4chan back in 2024. They received $2 million to research 4chan back in 2024. I was interested to figure out what this company was because I saw it when we talked about this on Under the Tea, but I was like, what the fuck is this company? What is Moonshot CVE? So now we found moonshotteam.com where they talk about online harms, targeted violence, and terrorism. All right, this is what this. Oh my gosh, they were at the Olympic Games. We might read that as well. Like this is what they're here for, and it's taken us to a LinkedIn post here. All right, listen, this is untapped, pure autism that we are about to read. I hope you guys are excited. All right. We need to be able to reach people online in their moment of need with practical resources to help identify, report, and protect against TFGBV. Today, we're spotlighting digital campaigns to combat TFGBV for United Nations 16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence. I could have done it for free. Moonshot is currently working to support survivors and bystanders of TFGBV in Guatemala online. Today, we have reached 2 million YouTube and Facebook users in Guatemala with vital information. I've never heard of Guatemalans facing this kind of issue whatsoever. I might need to, maybe they'll mention it here. Sorry, let's continue here. With vital information on how to spot and reject TFGBV. I really hate that they made it an acronym. Does tech facilitated mean just through the internet? I believe so. Because again, tech facilitated gender-based. That's a mouthful right there. Holy shit. Our campaign explains different forms of TFGBV, the mental health and physical impacts of these forms of violence, and the silencing effect they have on women, with calls to action for people who can safely speak out. Offering online resources over 20,000 times to people. Wow, that's not a lot. For people looking for support with experiencing TFGBV. We are proud to have partnered with iPandetic on this important initiative. Will it show me about them? That is a Guatemalan company, it looks like. I'm not going to worry about that. Learn more about iPandetic TFGBV work here. Hashtag 16 days of activism. Hashtag no excuse. Hashtag end violence. Oh boy. Check out the Transform Project resources here, including the Guatemala country's assessment. Can I expand this image? Yes, I can. Let's zoom in. It's not very well. It's very blurry. Reaching out to Guatemalans with vital information to end tech-facilitated gender-based violence. Again, chat. We've said that so many times that it's like the she sells she sells. It's like that almost. Our social media campaigns in Guatemala have reached up to 2 million people on Facebook and YouTube and offered online resources over 200. Wait. They said 20,000 times here, and they're saying 200,000 times here. Which one is it? What? Which one is it? I'm very confused. And again, I have to say, again, Guatemala is not like a small place. It's a decently sized country. But like, they're very honing in on providing survivor support for tech for tech violence that's gender discriminatory in just Guatemala. Again, maybe I'm like Maybe I'm being a hyper bigot here. But is that basically saying that they were the cyber police over in Guatemala for 16 days? Again, I love the hashtag 16 days of activism. The activism only lasts for 16 days, chat. Only 16 days. Oh my gosh. Is there more posts here? Please, please, please tell me there is more. Oh, here we go. We got an about page. Yes! Oh, fuck yes. Oh, they have 107 employees. Oh boy. Okay, so they are in London. Wait, are they not even in America? Oh. Where are they? They have one place in Washington, D.C. They have one place in Washington, D.C. Okay. So they do have a foothold in America, but it does not sound like they're an American company. Oh my gosh. Working to end online harms, applying evidence, ethics, and human rights. I do not think an English person wrote that. I'm sorry. I don't. Let's read here. Governments, businesses, and communities are facing rapidly evolving threat landscape online. The scaling of online abuse, growth of mass violence, and advancement of artificial intelligence make it more challenging than ever to ensure public safety. Moonshot develops cutting-edge technology designed with ethics and privacy at the heart to deliver fast, actionable risk intelligence to partners. But we don't just understand these problems, we solve them. Moonshot is the world leader in preventing online targeted violence, terrorism, child exploitation. Well, that one I do agree. We need to protect against that. Human trafficking, among other threats. We develop proven methodologies which have saved thousands of lives around the world. This ranges from protecting millions from online manipulation to directly intervening with perpetrators of terrorism online. We end violence while fundamentally protecting human rights and freedom of speech. I don't believe this last bit here. Protecting freedom of speech? Really? Interesting. Interesting. What even is online abuse? I'm sorry. The only thing I can think of when I think of online abuse is your roleplay partner dumping you because they didn't want to have ERP with you anymore. Maybe that's the online abuse. I don't know. Again, like, I like to think about that meme. It's just like turn off the internet, you know, turn off the computer, and they're not there anymore. I don't know. So the org is from Guatemala? No, this org is I guess worldwide with 107 employees. But they went to Guatemala to do a thing. I do not care to see all of their employees. Can I like see their posts though? Can I see their post? I'm very curious. Let's see. So this was 1 year ago, 3 weeks ago. Let the games begin. This is 2 weeks ago. Okay. They care about child exploitation so much, but China can keep child labor. Yeah, what's funny... Okay, what's funny about the child exploitation thing here... Again, I do believe that it's kind of important. More than kind of important. What's funny is you're lumping in child exploitation and human trafficking in with online targeted violence and... one of these things is not like the other, is what I'm trying to say here, chat. All right? Online targeted violence, terrorism, child exploitation, and human trafficking. One of these things is not like the other, and it's up to you to figure out which one of those it is. All right? All right? I don't know. I don't know. It's quite interesting. Quite interesting, in my personal opinion. Holy shit. Oh man, they just barely opened an office in Toronto. Oh my gosh, congratulations. They have an office in Toronto as of 3 weeks ago. Nice. Let's see here. Oh man, they're talking about a regime overthrow. I don't know if I want to read that. Oh, here's another good post. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Here's another good one here. All right, so this one looks interesting. Sorry, chat. We were originally going to talk about like government spending, but I just found this this is my moment where I find something unique here, and I don't know. I'm very excited about this. Can we like? Okay, fuck off. I don't want to sign up for LinkedIn. Your problem now, Canada. Well, we still have we still have them in DC. Let's read this post. Women in public life are more likely to experience digital violence. Oh my gosh. They rely on social media platforms to engage with their fans, honor sponsorship and publicity commitments, and celebrate their success. But for many, the cost of engaging online is becoming too high. Female athletes are at the forefront of this, experiencing hate speech, doxing with 2 X's, and AI-generated deepfakes. I do think the deepfakes are a bit of an issue, posing an increasing threat to their safety and well-being. World Athletics has highlighted that 87% of abuse at the Tokyo Olympics targeted female athletes. Moonshot's work to protect specific athletes at the Paris Olympics 2024 identified similar trends. 60% of intimate image abuse cases targeted female athletes. Kind of makes sense, I guess. Over 2,200 instances of hate speech overwhelmingly targeted female athletes of color. And sex-based conspiracies in which users made discriminatory allegations about an athlete's sex characteristics or medical transition status history. 96% of these were leveled at cisgender women. I'm sorry, I can't take this very seriously. I don't take this seriously whatsoever. I take none of this. None of this is being taken seriously whatsoever. All right? All of this right here, the fact that my money went towards this, all right? The fact that my money went towards this, like, they got $2 million back in 2024 for this. So I'm going to close these. This is what my money went towards, chat. Researching all of this shit. Like, okay, I'll say right here, right now, I think that deepfakes are pretty bad. I think that if you're doing that, it's probably a very bad idea. And you shouldn't do that because there will probably be laws in the books on revenge pornography that includes deepfakes in the future. Probably a good idea. But like, the reason why I can't take this seriously is when it comes to hate speech, what are they talking about? Is it basic criticisms about the athlete? Are people saying what they do or don't like? Or like, what is it? You need to be very specific here. Hate speech is so massively vast that I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Oh, they have a link to learning about how they protect athletes. We might look at that. That might be interesting. Oh, fuck. That might be very interesting. Holy fuck. Oh, anyway, let's continue. Spotlighting the disproportionate online abuse experienced by women in public life, especially female athletes, for the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. So they do 16 days of activism whenever they decide to do something. Moonshot has partnered with CTH Advisors to combat the rising levels of online abuse in the sports industry. Oh, there is a conversation about females in sports, chat. All right. Number 1, men shouldn't be in them. Number 2, female sports are a little bit different than male sports for different reasons. But it's fake, and how can the person even prove it's them? Oh, yeah. We are working towards a world that allows women to succeed safely. I think that, like, for the most part, that's already happening. I mean, now that men aren't allowed to be in women's sports, so we're, transgender people have to, go to the sport of their original gender. I think that women are going to be a little bit safer in sports. By the way, that's not an argument I'm willing to have tonight. All I'm going to say is that, yeah, while I respect trans people for the most part, I think you should be in the sport where, in the gender you were born in. I'm sorry if that offends you. I will respect you in other things, but not with sports. It's an issue I'm not willing to be wavering on. I've seen too many people get hurt already. Anyway, nobody watches male volleyball. True. But by the same token, you only watch female basketball for one reason and one reason only, and you can't tell me otherwise. All right, chat? And there's nothing wrong with that. You just gotta understand. Should there be women-only esports? Oh, that would be hilarious. Please do it. Please, please, please do it. Oh, I like this comment here. I like this. Who is this person? Wait. Oh, this isn't it. I like this person. This person right here. Let me see if I can. I want to zoom in. Sharon Sutherland. She's the Vice President, Events, Marketing, and Communications at Canadian Council for Indigenous Business. Okay. She says, and no bystanders. We are all responsible for standing up to demand truth and respect. So, by not having an opinion, she thinks that you're evil. For not having an opinion, Sharon thinks that you're evil. Let's bounce back here. I wanna read more here. Let's see. Oh, this was the thing we just read. Holy fuck. Why would I watch women's basketball over women's volleyball? Are you high? Some people like it. I'm saying that some men like women's basketball for specific reasons, all right? And not everybody will, but some men do. I personally just don't like watching any sports. I just don't like watching other people play games in general. I listen to people play games now. I just can't watch them do it because it's boring to me. Holy fuck. Let's see here. This talks about the CEO, maybe. Oh, they went to a TED conference. Bro, they gave the CEO of this company a TED Talk. Really? Did they really? Holy fuck. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna hide the screen. They did give her a TED Talk. Look at this. She was given a TED Talk. Holy fuck. Oh my gosh. The real world danger of online myths. This was in October of 2024. Okay. Wow. Dude, I found a new thing to look into. This is my bridge right here. I found my own bridge. It's probably not as big and important, but I found my bridge. This is cool. I like this. This is beautiful. I don't know. I'm very interested in learning about it. So this is the CEO here. I'm not going to play this because I don't know if Ted likes to copy snipe people. But here, we'll read this. We'll read this. And by the way, I'll get to some supers here shortly because I'll take a super chat break here in a moment. I want to read this first. Are we going to watch it? No, because I'm afraid. I don't know if they'll snipe us for it. I'll have to ask some people that study this stuff if what is considered okay. But this is very funny. This is awesome. I love this. I love looking into. I want to look into this more, chat. And again, I have to remind you, this all started because we were looking into money being spent. My money being spent. And we haven't even gotten to the funny shit about this being for 4chan here. All right? We haven't even gotten to reading this. And if maybe we'll get to that. Maybe they'll talk. Oh, dude, imagine if they start talking about it. That's what I wanted to scroll here and find. All right? So, let's read through this. Our founder and CEO, Vidya Ramalingam, I am mispronouncing her name. Sorry, not sorry. Took to TED conference stage earlier this year to discuss how online myths make science dangerous. Oh, they're talking about how online myths can be very dangerous for science, chat. The talk is out today. No scientist should fear for their lives. If they're wrong, then maybe. It depends. But Moonshot continues to track threats against research institutions investigating the science behind extreme weather events. Even those who believe in climate science have perpetrated acts of terrorism in the name of eco-fascism. Oh boy! So when you're given your fake news, when you're spouting your fake news, these are the people that are taking you down. All right, they've got the right opinions and they're taking down your wrong opinions. As an organization with origins in counterterrorism, we know that misinformation is often weaponized to serve as a justification for violence. Vidya's talk explores how information manipulation succeeds online, but more importantly, what we can do about it. Last year, Moonshot partnered with Google Jigsaw to launch a major media literacy initiative spanning all 27 countries in the EU, Ukraine, and Indonesia. We worked with local partners to develop educational videos to build awareness on online manipulation tactics commonly used to mislead the public and cause harm. Information manipulation is the new norm. We won't be able to fact-check our way out of this. Instead of the endlessly debating the facts, we need to prepare societies early to encounter information manipulation. Holy fuck. It's all big fake news? Yes. Yes, it is. So they are afraid of the fake news. Very afraid of the fake news. Let me see if I can find one on 4chan. Oh, here's another one on... Oh, man. Chat, I feel like I need to do a whole stream on just Moonshot. I'm going to save... I'm going to save this. And we're going to do a stream just looking through their posts. Because holy shit, this is amazing. We'll save it for the future. I want to make sure I put out a video on this first. By the way, I'm going to chop up the video just for this. This is fantastic. We need to counter to research extreme weather. Listen, chat, all we need to do to research extreme weather is to put Ava out as a weather vane. Because Ava is hyper autistic when it comes to weather. So we just need to put her on a weather vane and she'll tell us what the weather is. You like jazz? Oh, goodness. This is still some of the same shit that they've already talked about. Oh, preventing violence during election season. Holy shit. Oh. Oh, this is all about anti-Asian. This was one where they talked about anti-Asian stuff. Holy fuck. They really went all over the world for this. Holy shit. Oh, did they partner with Spotify? Okay, let me read this. Spotify is one of our longest standing tech partnerships. So they partnered with Spotify. Wow. Okay, so this was 4 months ago. We worked together to launch groundbreaking initiatives to create a safer platform experiences, counter organized crime, and remove ecosystems of artists and record labels spreading hate or illegal content. Hang on a moment. Wasn't Joe Rogan, like, mentioning that, like, Spotify was, like, being stupid at him a couple of months ago? Did we discover the people who did that? Did wow. What the fuck? By censoring podcasts and music? Apparently. Holy shit. With countless initiatives like this under our belt, it's not a difficult decision for us to accept their invitation to join Spotify's Safety Advisory Council. The council's mission is to help Spotify evolve its policies and products in a safe way while making sure they respect creator expression, striking a balance similar to our own, working to end online harms, apply evidence, ethics, and human rights. There's that ethics word in there. We enter in this new phase aligned with our fundamentals, but as with all our tech partnerships, ready to be critical friend when it matters. We've already gotten started, so stay tuned for more updates. So yeah, they are on this Spotify Safety Council. Wow. Again, this is like government sponsored too. My government sponsored this stuff. Oh, this is talking about Trump's assassination. Whoa! Oh my gosh. What the okay. In the weeks following the attempted assassination of former President Trump, the available evidence suggests the perpetrators' behaviors were similar to mass shooters, more so than the expected behaviors of a political assassin. They tried to say 6 months ago that the guy that tried to end Trump the first time wasn't an assassin, but a mass. They want. Oh my gosh. Again, I don't care what political party you're from. Trump almost got assassinated, like legitimately, multiple times. Multiple times. I don't care who you are. That this is just so crazy. This is a post on shootings, by the way. Holy crap! Like the stream, by the way, chat. I appreciate it. Oh, is that it? No. There it goes. It took a moment. Just gotta wait for it to load. Oh, Online Equity Watch. Oh, this is the American Sunlight Project. What is that? They're from Washington, D.C. They have 5 employees. The American Sunlight Project is a 501c4 organization built to counter the threat of disinformation to the American democracy. They have Nina Jankowicz. That sounds like a name I've heard before. Where have I heard that name? Nina Jankowicz. I swear I've heard this woman's name before. Huh. She wrote a book called How to Be a Woman Online. Chad, I've discovered such a rabbit hole. Such a big ass rabbit hole. Holy cow. I can't wait for my guest. Like, my guest said they might be here in 20 minutes. Maybe. They said maybe. What the fuck am I reading? I need a break. I need a break. I want to look through more of this. I want to wait for my guest to get here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a small break from reading all this. I'll play a little bit of MapleStory, and then when my guest gets here, we'll continue going through some of this shit. It's time for a drink? I agree. I agree. Like I said, we're going to take a small break. I'm going to read some supers. Pay me money if you would like. And did we meet the goal? We almost did. Oh, the goal ended way too quickly. My apologies. Here, we'll start a new goal. And I will read the supas here. I'm just This is not what I was expecting tonight, chat. I want to let you know. I was not expecting that I would walk into this and see all of this shit. But I'm glad that you all are here. Again, if you haven't already, like the stream. Thank you for getting us over 100 likes. I deeply appreciate it. Like the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already, because now I'm very invested. I'm very invested in this. Like, I'm gonna do more research. You ain't seen nothing yet? I haven't, I guess. Wow. Anyway, let's go through these super chats here. I wanna acknowledge you guys who have paid this dirty whore. B to test for $4.99. 2.6 billion don't have internet access. 95% of women can't experience tech-based harassment because about 1/3 of them have no internet. Fake news. That sounds about right. I can agree with that. Mercenary for the 2. This gender-based stuff is just code words at us. Yeah, they are just... Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna turn my fan back on. Holy fuck, it is hot. I'm not excited for the summer chat. Not excited at all. But yes, it is just code words that they use. They try their obfuscation. They're trying to make it hard for you to understand what they're trying to say. I'll be honest, I'm definitely confused. Mercenary again, thank you for the 5. My mom's gonna go, why when she hears this? She's Guatemalan. Well, there you go. Don't show her me, because I am not safe for other moms. But just show her that article. I'm sure that she'll be very bewildered by it. God Kill Me, thank you for the 5. Howdy, Akko, love your content. What did the Energizer Bunny get charged with after attacking the Duracell mascot? Assault and battery. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like to think that the Yippee is sometimes like the Duracell bunny. So she's down there. Drag her up. Yeah, she's right here. She's always so full of energy. She's just all around happy. We love her for it. We love the Yippee dancing. The Yippee dancing is very much appreciated. But thank you again for the 5. Wolf for 2. Men of culture, we come once again. Thank you. Oh, yes. We need more men of culture in our lives. All right, chat. All right. I will be myself, IRL. When I get on the internet, I will be your internet waifu. But I will go out into the world and help inspire other men to be better men. So that we don't lead to more of this shit. More of this bullshit. Chat, don't let your mom know about your VTuber mom. Yes, don't. I'm the mom that your real mom should worry about. Mercenary for 2, thank you. All professional sports are rigged, changed my mind. I can agree to that to some extent. At least boxing is. Definitely at least boxing is for sure. Mercenary again for 2. I gotta introduce you to the Secret Covenant docume. I don't know what that is, but you can send me a DM about it. And Mercenary again for 2. None of this surprised me / heard this all years ago. Oh, trust me, I am not necessarily as surprised that some of this stuff exists. I am more just bewildered that I paid for this. Like, chat, I'd have to check my W-2s, but I paid a lot of money in taxes. I'm probably gonna have to pay more money in taxes based off if I made money on YouTube last year. I don't think I did. I only made a couple grand on YouTube last year. But my taxes went towards shit like this. Isn't that crazy? That's the thing that bewilders me the most, is that my money went towards this, and I don't agree. I don't approve. I don't approve whatsoever. Fire Sky 15, thank you for the 5. So tired of these people. Me too. I am beyond tired of learning about all this shit. It is just I'm trying to, like, again, while my brain is falling apart trying to wrap around it, I'm trying to understand the why and how these people get these thoughts in their head. I think it is simple to agree with that. Yes, that to some extent that women do face some form of adversity in their lives, but I feel like these people take it to such an extreme, like I do sometimes. Sometimes I take things to such an extreme where I will take a minor issue and I will blow it up to proportions that definitely don't need to happen. And people often tell me that I need to cool down about it. And that's what these people are doing. Like, they're taking something that is a minor issue that requires a little bit of internet training. Here, you want me to solve internet misogyny in one quick, easy thing? Here's how it works. If a guy's misogynistic towards you, you block him, and then you turn off the computer. Congratulations, you just solved it. You go and do something in your garden, pet your cat, make something to eat, or take a shower. Anything other than just sitting on the computer. There we go. I've solved internet misogyny. And the guy, you don't have to worry about the guy ever again. Second time the tab crashed on the stream? I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know what you're using, but I know that Opera is kind of sucking with YouTube right now. But yeah, that's how you solve internet misogyny. Just turn off the computer. It's just a game. Why'd you have to be mid? And again, FireSky15 for another 5. In order for us to put this into the ground, we need to gatekeep, make our own fan communities of stuff we like. That is really the only way that you're going to solve it, is to again, I'm going to work on the second half of my gatekeeping stream and turn that into a video. But yeah, we need to gatekeep harder. We need to gatekeep. I have become more and more pro gatekeeping to the extent that I'm going to make it annoying for people like this, because I don't want to see these kinds of people in my world. These kinds of people suck, and I don't like any of them. Just none of them whatsoever. They are all very bad people. They're very, very bad people, chat. Very, very bad people. Just block them, yes. Go touch grass, yes. Yes. Pretty much. Sorry, I have MapleStory on in the background. Gatekeep likes it. Gatekeep like it's Frozen 1? Yes. Now, chat, like I said, we're gonna take a small break. When my guest said that they might be here by midnight, which is in about 10 minutes. So while we're waiting, I'm gonna turn on Maple again. We're still gonna be doing more of this. So if you want more of that, we'll continue at about 10 to 20 minutes, I would assume. All right. If they don't show up by 12:15, I'm just going to continue on my own anyway. All right. But for right now, I just wanted to play. I need to cool down with some video games. All right. My brain hurts, and I need to kill everything in this video game. I don't even know what I'm doing in here. If I remember correctly, I need to grab something. Where's my pet? I have a pet. What if grass touches? But yeah, that's there's my pet. Enjoy it, I will. But yeah, if you want to come back, you can come back in about 15-20 minutes, and we'll continue. But otherwise, I'm just gonna turn off my brain for a moment. I got an ad for the most unfortunately named charity. Oh dear. What am I supposed to be doing? Excavation danger zone. I'm imagining Momako dressed as the TF2 soldier, her saying, "This is Mount World, you're not welcome in my world." Oh, this is my world, you're not welcome in my world. Yeah, that sounds about right. By the way, this is the other class I've been playing on MapleStory recently. The Luminous. Basically, you can control light and dark. Kind of overpowered, in my personal opinion. Being able to, like, level the entire field with some of your abilities is kind of crazy. Like, so chat, for fun fact, when I started playing this game, I started playing with when it was just 5 different classes. And it was the Bowman, the Magician, the Warrior, the Thief, and the Pirate. And then they started getting a lot of other classes. They got, like, variations of those other ones. So, I played back when this game was classy. And then they changed it, and a lot of people seem to hate it. But it's still, a lot of people still play this game, which is nice. But this class, I think it got a retune, because I don't remember it being this crazy. Make VTubing great again? I agree. Chat, we only make VTubing great again if we shove out, like, we need to... YouTube might get mad at me for this. Well, some people will definitely get mad at me for this. But we need to be the bullies that Mr. Anti-Bully would want us to be. Okay? We need to be the bullies that Mr. Anti-Bully would want us to be. Okay, where are we going? I don't know where we're going, honestly. I think there. Like, we need to push these people out so that we don't get them ever again. I still think I have the MapleStory booster packs that were given away at Comic-Con with codes. I do too. I do too. What's sad is you can't buy the MapleStory trading card game anymore. But where are we going for this? Pelvic bones. I think that's where we're going. Time for wedgies and toilet diving. Oh no. See, this does a lot of the light side and the dark side do different things. The dark side is like way more focused in one area. The light side does all of it. This is awesome. Push out the normies. Akko is VTuber Trump. Please don't give me that title. That's a title I don't think I want. Plus, I feel like that would be Church's title, not mine. I don't know. I don't even know if she would want that title. Anyway. But yeah. We have to gatekeep against people like this. Because like, again, not even just with VTubing in general. The kind of shit that we just read. I'm Alex Jones. No, I can't be Alex Jones. Means that I gotta get sued by somebody, and I would prefer not to do that. Ooh. That was nice of the game. Oh, that's a level 2. What the fuck? That's nice. Oh, I got another slot for my hair. That's nice. Oh, there's a world in VR chat called the US border wall. That's very funny. That is extremely funny. Oh man. By the way, did you know that there's like minor voice acting in this game? It's kind of crazy. I think yeah, now we can do this. Curses Foxu? Yes. She is the political Foxu. Oh my gosh. There we go. Yeah, I like playing this class. This class is pretty, very emo because you're like playing both light and dark. But I like it. I don't like the sprinting mechanics because it's not the same. Curses Bay. Which might not be my bay. I might have a different kind of girl in mind. Then what's Pippa? Your state-sponsored Crazy Bunny. Speaking of which, didn't Pippa collab with Fillion again recently? I heard that was pretty insane. I would love to collab with Fillion one day. That's somebody I would like. There's some people that are like, it'd be nice to talk to them eventually, but Fillion is one of those ones. I had no idea. Off topic, I guess the new Destiny 2 dungeon took longer than World's First than the Root of Nightmares raid. That's funny. That's kind of funny. I mean, I know most people here probably don't give a shit about Destiny. That's just a funny aside. Oh my gosh, this sounds so emo. It's because Root of Nightmares was easy. This is true. Root of Nightmares was piss easy. Come on, Magical Hat. You can pick them all up. Okay. Have not heard from my potential guest. We'll see. Again, if they don't show up by 12:15, I'm just going to go. Kirsch is the queen of VTuber political news? Probably. Probably. You know what you signed up when you made that model? Yeah. Oh, goodness. By the way, you ate my rice. How are you doing? I know you told me that you hurt your arm. Or you didn't hurt your arm. You thought you might have something that's wrong with it. I hope you're doing good. Was the pirate available on launch? No. Remember and Sleepywood. Oh, over there. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Quest isn't here. Oh, here it is. Talk to the insignificant being. Okay. Oh, goodness. I'm at work. I shouldn't be chatting. Oh, no. I don't know if this is what... No, I'm supposed to kill Taro Mattis. Taro Mattis. That's Taro Mansis. Okay, I'm guessing it's in the next room. You can get the crystals from monsters. He's worried some might be affected by the crystals, so he wants 10. Okay. Doesn't... I don't know where we're gonna find this though. Get raided? Am I getting raided right now? Am I getting raided? Oh my gosh, Amalgamate! Thank you for the raid. Oh my goodness. Very much appreciated. Oh goodness. Welcome, welcome. I'm taking a short break. I might have a guest. Base VTuber raid agreed. So I'm taking a short break here for a moment because we have jumped onto something extremely retarded. Buongiorno. And I need a slight break, so I'm taking my anger out on these enemies here. I was getting some of the blood. Sweet. But how are you doing? I saw that you were playing. I think that was. Were you playing the original Red Dead? I'll be honest. I've never played it, so I wouldn't know. That's one of those ones that I believe I need to play eventually. I have Red Dead Redemption, but I have not played the original. They really want me to use the enhanced skill. But it's not as powerful. I said I was going to take a break. I am taking I'm taking that break right now. But I am going to resume talking about stuff here shortly. I just wanted to take a short break from... Because like I mentioned, I may have stumbled onto like more crazy deep shit while looking into the government spending my money. So if you stick around, I'll get a water and snacks and join. All right, sounds good. Once you come in, I'll kind of give you the tilder. I'll give you the tilder of it, and we'll continue talking. It's evolved from talking about USAIDs to talking about anti-terrorism, anti-bullying websites. I wish I had massive swaths of enemies to use this on. So fucking emo. Oh my goodness, yes. Welcome, peoples. Welcome, welcome. If you guys haven't followed Amalgamate yet, you should. Some people have told me that she scared them, but I just don't think they've had the chance to listen to a stream of hers. Oh goodness. Excuse me. Ooh. Is misinformation, disinformation crossed off the theoretical bingo card? She flies close to the sun. She does. She does. I kind of find it funny, though. Like, what's funny is every single time I come into one of her streams, and I occasionally just see her stream, and I was like, you know what, I'm curious. Every time I come into one of her streams, I'm just like, fuck are you talking about? Oh goodness. Like today I come into I sit, because it was right before my stream started, and I jump in, and she's doing a she like does a silly little stream where she's riding on a horse and making noises. It was kind of funny. By kind of funny, it was kind of scary, honestly. But yeah, when she gets in here, we'll resume. I'll have to give her the small tilder, and we'll just bounce right into it. Amal sound effects, yes. But apparently some people like that, which is why, you know. Sneaky Cat, thank you for the $9.99. I appreciate that. What was the goal? I set up these little goals as a joke things here. The Yippee, but you're really helping out with the Yippee sponsored dancing. That's right, I forgot about that. Yippee sponsored dance. Look at that. Like, where is she? She's down there. Thank you for another $9.99. I think that Sneaky is gonna specifically be the biggest donator of Yippee sponsored dancing here. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Make sure I have the... There we go. And thank you again, Sneaky, for another... I feel really bad because, like, I don't feel like I give good enough... I don't feel like I'm... It's really hard for me. Thank you. Thank you for another $9.99 as well. Sneaky coming in here, almost solely helping out with the Yippee dance party. Since you specifically funded that here, I feel like I have to... Oh, there she goes. There she goes. Yippee put it in a 10-word. Look, she's here. She's really happy. She's running up. She's running up. She's running up. She's very happy about it. Oh, she's really happy. She's really happy that the what did I call it? She's really happy that the Yippee sponsored dancing has been funded. So thank you for that. She can start a little dance studio. She'll take her cut of the money, and she'll start a little dance studio. And she'll teach all of the young Yippies how to dance. I really like it. She's like literally my little mascot. Like, Kirsch has her thing, and this one is mine. This little thing is mine. She's really happy. USAID funded Yippee. Oh no. She's really happy about it though. I'm sure that she'll definitely appreciate the
Buongiorno.
Oh, hello there. Welcome.
Hello, hello, hello.
How are you doing?
Not gonna lie. I have Bluetooth headphones, so I just walked away to grab my water.
Oh,
Are
really?
people actually scared of me?
I had one because like I have a mix of different political people that listen to my stream sometimes, and someone was literally like, "That woman is alt-right evil," and I'm just like, no, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think you just literally listened to. I literally just brought her on with one of the most controversial topics ever. Here.
Oh my god! I mean, I understand if people are scared of me because I do get very weird, and I do get into some interesting topics, and I do get really close to the sun, like the other commenter said.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, well, am I really that scary?
No, you're just fine. You're just fine. You're just fine. And anybody, like I had somebody say, "You're gonna bring her back?" I was like, "Yeah, obviously." Oops. Let me get a.
I'll try to be a little bit more calm this stream. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. Don't feel bad about it. I need to like add a Fugi tech of you, because it's just a circle with your face.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's not a completely ugly face, then,
Oh,
then
no.
we're good.
No, you're just fine. Who's the new person? How about you introduce yourself real quickly?
Oh, I guess I should probably do that. Sorry.
You're good.
No, my name is Amalgamite. I'm a political and current event streamer, with a side of games. Tonight was a side of games. But I usually just cover whatever politics that interests me, as they crop up,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I do have a bias. It is right-leaning. You can call me alt-right. I guess it works too. I do get very, very interesting, I guess. I don't know how to exactly describe it. Because I really don't care. I follow YouTube's TOS like to a certain point. Like I even have a TOS sheet that I have on the sides. I can whip it out if I do need it, if I feel like I'm getting a little bit too spicy. But I at the same time fuck YouTube and Twitch. So I don't really care. To a certain extent. So yeah.
Well, I would say that until YouTube finds out who you are, you're probably okay. Everyone gets called that. No, I personally don't believe that you are alt-right because you literally the other day. Well, did you have like a tracker for your time of the month on the screen the other day when I joined in? Is that what I saw?
Yeah, I had a period tracker.
She's not
on
alt-right,
stream.
chat. She's not alt-right. All right.
I don't really think so.
No.
I mean, I know you want to kind of get away from politics. Do you want me to tell you, like, leave a brief overview of my views to your chatters, or do you want me to just kind of like leave it as is?
We can leave it as is for now. You can save that for.
Okay.
I'll let you save that for your audience, but no. The reason why I did want to bring you on for a little bit tonight is because we were talking about USAID, and what's crazy is it kind of evolved because at first it was USAID, and here I'll share my screen with you, because it started out with USAID because it just shut down and everybody's interested in looking at where the money went. So we started off by searching on U.S. spending, and I wanted to look at the 4chan thing because the 4chan thing was like a really big funny thing that everybody was talking about. And I looked into the people who got the grant for the 4chan thing. And it's this company named Moonshot CVE USA Inc. And I was like, well, that's really interesting. What is this? And I looked into it, and it is a website all about like anti like hate online. It is insane. And I have found their LinkedIn. I've been reading some of their crazy LinkedIn posts. It's absolutely amazing. It's beautiful. Like, here, let me see if I can find one. I don't shut up, LinkedIn. I'm not gonna sign in. Like their CEO has been on TED Talks, talking about disinformation and how we need to build up like companies that will actively fight disinformation. One of the biggest things that they've talked about a lot is women. Here, like a snapshot of one of their most recent one is. Talking about how women experience digital violence every single day. And,
oh my god.
Yeah.
So, oh no. No, I gotta control my power level.
So, and this was specifically, so this was written a month ago here. I already talked about this with my chat here, but I really liked this because it was talking about the Olympics, the Paris 2024 Olympics, and they were talking about some of the internet violence that women in the Olympic Games experienced, and it was very funny and very interesting. The anti-gender based violence, yes. Oh, there was a specific post that was really hilarious. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, here it is. Okay, so. I'm gonna let you lower your power level a little bit as I read this here. This post here says nearly 40% of women globally report experiencing tech-facilitated gender-based violence.
Oh my god.
Or TFGBV for short. They made a whole acronym for it. Ranging from sexualized online harassment to threats to life. We need to be able to reach people online in their moment of need with practical resources to help identify, report, and protect against tech-facilitated gender-based violence. I've never heard of this acronym until today. And this whole company is just like...
How do they have 15,000? Is that 828 followers? Oh my... 15,000?
15,000, yeah. They have 15,000, yeah.
That's 15,000 too many.
Yeah, they have 100 employees. They are, I believe they are based in London. and they have like 4 different like places. One of them is in DC, oddly enough. And they were founded in 2015. Oh wow, founded in 2015. That's really funny.
Oh, of course they did.
Yeah, I think that's their CEO right there. Yeah, that's their CEO, Vidya Ramalingam. She is a globally recognized counterterrorism expert. So yeah, these are the people that got a almost $2 million grant from the government to study 4chan back in 2024. It's amazing. And like, I was planning on spending 2 to 3 hours tonight just looking through frivolous government spending, and I came upon this, and I was like, has anybody talked about this company? And I think I'm just gonna like study them. I'm gonna make my life's mission to study this company because they're very interesting.
I mean, the sad thing is, at least it's only $2 million. There are some companies that receive a lot more than $2 million, so that's slightly better.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's $2 million of my tax-paying dollars.
Yeah. Oh, let me. They are also, this specific company is also on the Spotify Safety Council. So I guess Spotify has a council of individuals that they employ that will come on and oh, why is it not scrolling? What they'll do is they will look at content on Spotify and find ways to remove it if they feel like it goes against very ethical practices. It's very amazing. I don't know why it's not scrolling for me. I'm kind of upset now. But this company is beautiful. Oh man, have you like just as an aside for going back to U.S. spending, have you done any research, like searched on this website for any of the spending that the government has done?
So yes and no. I did talk about the USAID's on Wednesday during my stream. I did go over a little bit, and at the closer to the end, I was kind of going over like other people talking about like Politico and a few other things too.
Yeah.
But what I haven't even told like my followers, because I've been kind of not been very good recently, and I did find an actual company called DAI, because when I was looking on this website, the first thing that popped up was so many grants for them specifically, but then I was trying to look for like foreign stuff instead. So when I brought them back up on stream, I couldn't find them again because it just loaded immediately. I could have just looked for them. I probably should have just looked for them, but oh well.
Was it DAI?
Yeah, DAI is what I found. And the funny thing is, if I'm not sure anybody in your chat, DAI Global, right, an LLC there.
Oh, DAI Global?
Oh, it's in the middle of the screeny. Like underneath the aviation thing listed here.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they have so many. They've received so much money from the US. I haven't exactly had a chance to go into a super deep dive, but I did look at them at the end of stream. And then what I haven't, I've been making to make actually a Twitter post about this, as I'm not sure if you or your chatters know Callum from the Lotus Eaters. I mean, he's no longer with the Lotus Eaters anymore, but still. So if you know who he is, he used to be, he's British, and what he does now is he goes and travels the wars and tourism like Boulder Bancroft or Lord Miles does, and he went to Afghanistan in the Middle East recently, or a little, not recently, maybe like a year or two ago, or whatever the case is, and one of his spoils of war was a binder filled with gender ideology to teach the Afghani children. And guess who made that binder?
Who made the binder?
This DAI company does. Not DAI, this DAI company does. D, whatever you want to call them. They're the one that actually has the binder. So it's going to make a little like Twitter thread combining all the stuff. I looked at their website. They've scrubbed their website. I did find an archive of their stuff too.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they have, let me find it. It's in my tab somewhere because I was doing a little bit of deep diving the other night. They actually have a diversity, equity, and inclusion person on there. And he has ties with other things too. So,
Wow.
Let me see if I can find Callum's binder.
Wow, that's
So
funny.
I was able to get an archive of their site with their diversity person on there. But this is even before they did this scrub too. So I should have saved it. I didn't even think it. Like, I'm still kind of new at this with this whole archiving business.
Archive everything.
So
that's okay.
yeah, I need to get into a better habit of this. But I guess it's still technically on my stream somewhere, I think. I hope. It's been 2 days. I don't remember. But let me see if I can send you Callum's binder image. I have it saved somewhere, so you can show chat. Let me go find it. I have it saved somewhere. There we go.
And this grant was in partnership with Prosper Africa, Feed the Future, and other initiatives. The USAID, Africa Bureau, Africa Regional Missions, and the Middle East Bureau are jointly establishing the Prosper Africa Trade and Investment PADI activity. And then it cuts off. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, they've been to the Middle East. That's where they have the binder. How do I send this to you? There we go. I'm gonna send this. That is... Okay, there we go. I'm not sure if you're able to bring it on stream this way. Hold on. I'm a little bit of a noob at this for chat. I'm sorry.
It's
This
okay.
is literally my second collab. Where is this
It's
at?
totally
there
fine.
we go.
Like,
Go.
totally
Okay, I
fine.
put it in the little friend chat, the link to his picture of it. And keep in mind, he posted, so this he posted on February 30th, but he received this like a year or so ago, whenever he went to Afghanistan.
Oh. And it has the USA.
He has got an award trophy.
Holy shit.
Yep. And he does videos with this binder in the background too.
And has he shown what's inside it?
I don't think he has. Because most of his videos are tourism about foreign places. He tries not to bring his politics into it. Since he left the Lotus Eaters. Yep. So, I want to do a little tweet thread about it eventually, but I haven't really got around to.
You should. You should.
As much as I should.
Yeah. Go right ahead and do it. Yeah, you've got this one here. Again, like the crazy thing about I think one of the best parts about this website is not only like if you put in specific keywords, you are able to find entire like companies. Like I feel like Kirsch found with the whole bridge shit, that was like the start. This whole website here is going to enable people to find very obscure companies that have weird government interests in them, and it's very weird. Like this whole one here with the Moonshot, this whole thing is talking about how they are trying to study different like counterterrorism and anti like discrimination shit, and 4chan is listed among. That's why like you're able to find this is because they talk about 4chan in this. It's insane.
Yeah, I actually found one about Reddit too. It wasn't as big as this Moonshot thing, but I found one about Reddit where they're trying to do basically the same thing to help convert Reddit for domestic terrorism.
I'm curious.
Supposedly.
Kiwi Farms is not mentioned. I am surprised.
Tumblr's not mentioned too. I tried to do some digging for Tumblr. I looked up Tumblr, I looked up Yahoo, I looked up Apollo Management System, which is what owns Tumblr now. I looked up who used to own Yahoo back in the day. I could not find any of them. So Tumblr might actually be like normal, actually.
You know what? It might be. It might be.
Which is fascinating to me. Which on one hand, I'm not surprised. On the other hand, I am kind of surprised at the same time.
Yeah. Man.
Apparently, the binders were empty when he found them.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, because the Taliban took over Afghanistan, they just threw them out the window. So they're just.
That sucks.
It's such a shame.
That is very, very, very. It's like a relic. Oh my goodness! Holy cow! Well, yeah, like. I was telling this to chat, like, it's been just over 2.5 weeks since Trump got in office, and I feel like this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. And I hope that honestly we see more shit like this because it's just so crazy. I have a lot of people telling me that like conspiracy theories are no longer conspiracies. It's just actually true.
Oh yeah, like once again, stop me if I get too ahead. But at this point, if you tell me the government does this crazy thing up in Mars 50 years planned in the future to help bring the aliens down to Earth now, I something stupid like that, I'm just gonna believe it. I'm like, yep, it's the government.
Yeah. What's funny, as a funny little side, feminist frequency was listed in here, but they weren't listed for anything other than giving a COVID-19 loan.
Really?
Yeah, so Anita Sarkeesian took a small business loan when I don't know if she lived in America back when she took this loan, but she took like over $10,000. It's really funny.
Is that the screenshot that people have been posting?
I don't know.
Because I actually reposted that too, so if I'm part of a misinformation campaign, awesome.
Yeah, there might...
but it's still interesting.
There might be. Why would Kiwi Farms be on there? For the same reason that 4chan is on there. Because again, like the reason 4chan is on there is because this Moonshot group decided that they wanted to do a study into, as it says right here, a 2-year research program designed to answer priority 1 of terrorism and targeted violence research, an evaluation notice of funding opportunity. Yeah, so that they wanted to do a research program where they look into internet terrorism and digital violence. By the way, whenever somebody says digital violence, I personally don't take it seriously because violence is like a very physical term. I actually had to look it up to make sure I was right. Violence is a physical term. So when you say digital violence, it just... Maybe it's an autism thing, but I just don't take it seriously.
Oh no, it's not just an autism thing. It's okay. Gotta make sure my power level's in check. It's a subverting of language.
Yes.
On purpose.
It is.
And so they're trying to make it as sanitized as possible, so they can have as much control as possible to fear-monger into people, and to believe in certain ways so they can actually get more power for more control once again. It all comes back to money and control.
It does.
And so if they can have some excuse to help control more of the internet because of digital violence and think of the children, the poor women, they're so terrible and oh my god, I can't believe you're doing such mean things to women. Then they'll use whatever excuse they can get.
Yeah.
And women and children always work.
Yeah, sadly. I think what's really interesting, going back to these Moonshot people, they're not just like in America and Europe. They go all over the world. This is a post that they wrote when they were in Guatemala, because apparently in Guatemala, people down there are facing tech-facilitated gender-based violence. Like on this post here, it said that they reached over 2 million people on YouTube and Facebook with users in Guatemala talking about how to spot and reject tech-facilitated gender-based violence. And I'm just sitting here like, do people in Guatemala really give a shit about that? Do they? Is
that their highest priority?
Like, I don't think that... I don't know what world, like what class world they are, but I don't think they care that much. I also thought it was kind of a little funny typo here. Right here it says that they offered resources over 20,000 times, and then on their picture it says over 200,000 times. So I'm not quite sure how many resources they actually provided. Oh yeah. And this one right here, I'm gonna click on this. No, I have to have an account. Fuck you, LinkedIn. They have a hashtag called hashtag 16 days of activism, hashtag no excuse, and hashtag end violence. Oh fuck, it is just amazing, absolutely amazing.
Is our campaign explains different forms of whatever their stupid acronym is, the mental health and physical impacts of these forms of violence,
and the silencing.
Ma'am, it's
effect.
digital. What do you mean physical impacts on these forms of violence? It's digital.
I need to find that clip. Hold on. Oh, there's
Damn it.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, go.
I was just gonna say, I know there's a clip online where people are like, what do you mean you're getting attacked online? Just turn off the PC and the people go away. That's literally what it's like. It's like turn off the PC and these people don't exist anymore.
Yeah, like if you're feeling overwhelmed, just turn off the phone. Don't hop on Discord. Don't go on Twitter. Like, it's not that hard.
Exactly.
I mean, it is hard, but like I shouldn't. Yeah.
I don't know. I just it's like the silencing effect it has on women with calls to actions for people who can safely speak out. I don't understand the silence. I don't get it. I really don't.
All those buzzwords at this point.
They are all buzzwords. Buzzwords that, like, all they are there for is it upsets me. It just really upsets me. Because, unfortunately, so many people just believe it. Why are you not loading these posts? You loaded them earlier, LinkedIn. There you go. There you go. Where is it? Oh, here's one on the... Yeah, this one was about... Okay. Let's see. Moonshot was proud to collaborate with Stop AAPI Hate, which I think is, anti-Asian, or, Asian American and Pacific Islander communities. Still, they're on all of the stuff. There was one really specific one. Oh, here's the Spotify Safety Council one. Where the council's mission is to help Spotify evolve its policies and protect in a safe way while making sure they respect creator expression and strike a balance similar to our own, working to end online harms, applying evidence, ethics, and human rights. Oh, what's funny is Moonshot talks about how they believe in freedom of speech. Like, they literally in their mission statement say they are pro freedom of speech.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think they realize they're being... I mean, they know they're being contradictory, but they're adding a little in just to help defend themselves. But like, look at this.
Let's see. Oh, here's one that really pissed me off. This one it was talking about... this one... I'll just read it here. In the weeks following the attempted assassination of former President Trump, the available evidence suggests that the perpetrators' behaviors were similar to mass shooters, more so than the expected behaviors of a political assassin. They're basically saying that they don't believe that President Trump was politically targeted. They believe that it was a mass shooting.
I'm gonna hold my tongue there. Okay, I'm gonna hold my tongue.
Yeah. This whole thing is about mass shootings and how they don't believe that he was politically attacked. It was... These people are something else. Like I said, I think I found my thing to study, and it is these people. It is very insane. That makes no sense. Chat, none of these people make any sense. None whatsoever. Like, and they're in every government as well. They're like talking with every single like country and government. It's really weird.
Oh,
go ahead.
Have you, when you get a chance, maybe see if they have any connections with either the World Economic Forum or with the UN, United Nations.
Oh,
something like that. If they have this much power with so much global influence, even though they're tiny as hell, they probably have some sort of connection, at least one of those two things, or at least close to it somehow.
Well, I know that they are participating on the coalition under the American Sunlight Project, which is a group that does online equity watching. There's that fun word, equity. No, why do you do this? Why do you do this, LinkedIn? I will not be signing in under anything because I don't have anything for you.
I've been tempted to make like a fake Google account just to make a LinkedIn account because it gets so ass about this stuff.
Yeah.
I like, well, that might be a little bit too risky-disky.
Oh, here they say that it's an attempted assassination. What the fuck? Oh.
I mean, it could just be running cover, or maybe they just have two different people running the account.
Oh, so this is stats that they apparently tracked. In the wake of the attempted assassination, Moonshot tracked a 100% increase in threats and encouragement to violence. Maybe it outlines
I
it.
mean,
Let's see.
I think we kind of, I mean, the amount of people I've seen on Twitter saying that they wish he actually got shot. I mean, if they're including them, that makes a lot of sense.
Right, yeah, that makes sense. 455% increase in threats of violence towards politicians. That I can agree with. And an over 633% increase in calls for civil war. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Makes a lot of sense. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, those statistics make sense based off what I just saw my Twitter reactions alone.
Let's see. Oh, that's just related posts here. Yeah, I might make a fake LinkedIn just for this. Did you know that some people can stream on... You can stream on LinkedIn.
Really?
Yeah, people can stream. I don't know if I would ever stream being a VTuber on LinkedIn, but you can stream on LinkedIn.
I feel like that's a good way to get shot, but okay.
Ooh! Extremism in online gaming ecosystem. Fuck yeah.
Oh.
Give me this. Oh, I want to read this so fucking badly. Yes. New report out today on extremism across the online gaming ecosystem, produced in partnership with the European Commission. Already starting off amazing. The nexus between violent extremism and online gaming remains a pressing issue for policymakers, law enforcement, and platforms. Our report investigates right-wing extremist and violent incel recruitment. Sorry. Oh, it didn't take very long to break apart that. Oh, fuck. And radicalization in public spaces across the online gaming ecosystem. We conducted a quantitative and quantitative analysis across gaming spaces on Discord, 4chan, Gamer Uprising, Incels.is, and Steam. These are... All these places are the same. What the fuck? Our findings. Sandbox games and mods are often exploited by users to enact violent fantasies and construct alternative realities aligned to their extremist views. Yeah, chat. That Minecraft game that you're playing, the mods you install are exploitative to enact violent fantasies.
I mean, I did just see a video the other day where somebody made some little maze for a villager and a baby zombie chasing him. So, I mean, they must clearly be a psychopath that want to murder and trap people.
Yeah, but let's be honest, villagers in Minecraft aren't people.
I mean, I'm gonna avoid making that joke.
Fair. I mean, in Minecraft, they are literally not people because they are pixels, YouTube.
Exactly. So that's why we're not people either, because we're pixels too.
Exactly.
Or there's an illusion in your mind.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't even realize there's a website called incel.is. Like, I mean, I'm not that surprised, because, like, there's a website for everything these days, but at the same time, there's actually a website for incels.
I'm curious.
Like, what does that pop up? Is that like a dating website?
I guess. Incel.is. I don't see one.
I've invaded.
You have invaded. Hello.
Oh. Hello.
Mizu, this is Amalgamate.
Hi.
Hi, Mizu. Hi.
She is my hyper-political friend. We're talking about US spending. And more specifically, this company I found called Moonshot, which is supposed to be anti-harassment online. Very, very interesting. How are you doing tonight?
I'm living.
You're living? You still feeling sick?
Sorry, what was that?
You still feeling sick?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Well, I hope you're feeling a little bit better at the very least. But yeah, I'm scrolling because like I first started out going through the usspending.gov website, and I typed up the 4chan thing like we talked about yesterday, and I was like, okay, who is Moonshot? Because I was curious about the company, and I found this whole website about these people that like use all the correct buzzwords. Oh, here's all the people that they are they are associated with. Google.
Oh my god.
Department. Let's see. What is that? Department of. I don't know what that one is right there. Department of Homeland Security, Department of Defense, Department U.S. Army, Spotify. I believe that is England.
The British Home Office.
Yeah. National Crime Agency, Meta, United Nations. There we go. Home Economic Forum, New Zealand Government, Department of Home Affairs, Public Safety Canada, and the U.S. Olympics and Paralympics community.
That one that we couldn't read is Department of State. That's what they're part of.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, Chad. I can't. I'm very good at reading, but I'm not good at reading that small. Holy cow.
I had to squint a little bit and get close to the screen.
Yeah. Many usual suspects. Exactly. But yeah, I'm reading because I'm going through their LinkedIn and they have a lot of crazy posts here. A lot of very funny posts.
I love the corporate Memphis art style. It's my favorite art style.
Oh, this?
It's beautiful, isn't it?
I hate it so much. So much. But yeah, I like found this post where they're talking about violent extremism across the online gaming ecosystem. And this first post here, it immediately made me think of that Minecraft sex mod that you talked about with me, Mizu. They say that sandbox games and mods are often exploited by users to enact violent fantasies and construct alternative realities aligned to their extremist views.
That's exactly what I do. I don't know why you're saying that like it's weird.
It's just...
You should have watched me play Red Dead. This Moonshot group.
Oh my gosh, I love this so much. Here, the second point says, coordinated harassment campaigns are used to threaten members of the online gaming community that are perceived as, quote, outgroups. Extremist communities primarily congregate within pre-existing gaming forums rather than creating their own bespoke communities. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. People like to congregate in common areas. Notable events in the gaming world, like the announcement of new game releases, coincide with peaks in extremist discussions and threats of violence in gaming-related spaces. Check out.
Well, maybe the games turn all shit and full of Sweet Baby Ink and intersectionality. We wouldn't have to worry about that.
Hide this. Don't know what this is. Oh, this is a PDF document. Dude, this is a
What if they handed these out to everybody within the United Nations and the U.S. State Department?
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Holy shit. Warning, this report contains references to violent extremism, including threats of violence that readers may Dude, I am so excited. I can't wait to read what
What is this?
Do you think they're going to reference gamer names in here? Oh man.
Oh yeah. 100%. They're gonna reference the people. I hope they have Pippa's quote. I'm gonna shoot up a Walmart in Minecraft.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That would be hilarious.
Dude, maybe this is what the grant was for, because I think this is it. This is the post chat. The nexus between violent extremism and online gaming has been a pressing issue among researchers, has it now, policymakers, and law enforcement agencies for some time. Violent perpetrators like Anders Breivik, I don't know who that is, used well-known videos.
Anders Breivik.
Is he a shooter?
Probably best not to get into it.
Okay, fair enough. Used well-known video games to prepare for their attacks. Also, I know that name. Live streams attack mirroring the style of first-person shooter games or Let's Play videos. Oh my god. Extra points of VTubers are mentioned in this. Oh, fuck. Extremists have also used gaming platforms to disseminate propaganda, radicalize, or recruit others, and have created or altered video games to share their ideologies. The gamification of extremist discourse, including threats of violence, has also allowed extremists to mask or trivialize their violent intentions towards others. However, online gaming communities and certain game genres, such as first-person shooter games, have been disproportionately stigmatized as a result of these events. Given the distinctive and complex radicalization journey of each individual, it can be difficult to identify drivers of radicalization that are unique to online gaming ecosystem, which is itself a highly complex and variable space. Large-scale data-driven studies can help us better understand how violent extremism manifests with gaming communities and on gaming-related platforms. This research investigates the prevalence of extreme right-wing and incel content in public spaces. I'm sorry, I lose myself when they mention that. Oh, fuck. Across...
What, do you think the incels are not a massive threat to national security?
If they can't make their beds, I don't think that they are. I think that maybe a couple of them are, but not really. Not really. Holy fuck. Oh. It focuses on key extremist narratives and themes, the role of games and influential voices, as well as recruitment and radicalization tactics. This report features qualitative and quantitative analysis of extremist content across gaming spaces on Discord, 4chan, Gamer Uprising, Incel.is, and Steam. Consequently, content that is not extremist in nature is outside the scope of the analysis. The research focuses on English language content. An overview of the data, sources, and analysis for each platform can be found in the graph next page. For the full methodology, please refer to the appendix of each at the end of this report. And it shows all of their references down here. Ooh, here's some interesting little stats. Okay, Discord. Okay, so this is the different things that they studied here. So on Discord, they studied 34 channels, so individual channels, across 21 gaming-related servers and 24 million posts. Wow, that's a lot. And then for Gamer Up, so they studied this between July 1st and December 31st. So for about 5 to 6 months. For Gamers Uprising, they studied the entire platform and 27,000 posts. On Incel.is, they studied game-related discourse across 2 main discussion forums and 22,000 posts. On 4chan, they studied 6 gaming-focused discussion boards. That's a dangerous place. Don't do that. And 39 million posts. And then on Steam, they went to 25 discussion forums and groups and did manual reviewing and assessment. Okay, so these are just what they reviewed. It sounds like. This report is part of the project, quote, games as a multi-layer security threat. Oh my gosh. I think the thing that upsets me the most is how serious these people are. That they actually think all of this. Oh. Games as a multi-layered security threat, a Horizon Europe funded group project aimed at curbing the spread of extremism with diverse world of online gaming. The project brings together experts from various sectors, including social impact businesses, law enforcement, and academia, with the aim of protecting and empowering citizens. More info about this project can be found on the project website. Also, I realize that I need to move Mizu a little bit. There's your Fuki.
I don't think they're actually serious about this, but I don't want to glow too hard. I think they know what they're doing.
No, it's okay.
They're doing it
a little harder.
Oh, they called us mean words on 4chan? Yes, they did, chat. Ooh, ooh. They have 9 different chapters here. Holy crap. I love the little logo here. It looks kind of cute. Oh my gosh. You can zoom in. Funded by the European Union.
Okay. Yep. So they did it. Okay. Yep. So my 2 theories were basically correct. They wanted more control. So in this case, the European Union wants more excuse for more regulation because they love their regulation over there. It's insane. In fact, so bad that the new chancellor had to talk about, hey, we might need to actually reduce our regulation a little bit so we can have businesses thrive in the Europe here. And then also money grab. I'm sure Moonshot was more than happy to hop on this and do whatever they need to do. They'll get whatever statistics they need to do to get paid from the European Union.
I agree.
So they're not serious about this. It's a power and money grab once again. That's all it ever is.
Yeah, I think the thing that kind of sucks though is some people actually do believe this.
The useful idiots do, but I'm not sure who in this group is going to be useful idiot of it.
Gamers literally oppressed by the EU and US government. Yeah. All right, so this is their key findings. Racist and anti-LGBTQ slurs are frequently employed by users to address one another.
Oh, banter. Heaven forbid they have banter and have fun.
anti-black racism or anti-LGBTQ language featured in almost 1 million posts, or 86% of all extremist posts on 4chan. I'm not surprised. 13,000 posts, or 80% of all extremist posts on Discord, and 1,000 posts, or 61% of all extremist posts on Gamer Uprising. Criticism,
but not in the incel.
Yeah, they didn't include the incel one. I'm kind of surprised. Maybe it's because the whole website is kind of fucked. I'll be honest with you. Criticism of, quote, woke gaming can act as a gateway into the extremist ecosystem, often evolving into anti-Semitic conspiracy. Oh, they went there too. Holy shit.
No.
Wow.
Not gonna say anything.
It's beautiful.
Chat. Because I'm an advocate for going against woke gaming, I am now, according to this, leading you into, quote, anti-Semitic conspiracy theories. Might want to get the manager. Across platforms, user frustration with perceived, quote, woke gaming culture frequently featured anti-Semitic sentiment and was coupled with racist, anti-LGBTQ, and misogynistic language. Mainstream gaming personalities involved in controversies are frequently discussed. Users justify controversies surrounding popular streamers like XQC. Oh my gosh, they actually mentioned somebody. Like XQC by claiming they were all targeted by... I can't, man. What the fuck? Targeted by, quote, Jewish elites, unquote, for being successful white men.
Gotta emphasize the quote.
Quote, unquote. Again, you guys don't have to worry too much. This is my stream.
3 parentheses on either side.
Not enough.
I don't know what these guys are talking about. I'm very pro-Semitic. I've got a manager that is Jewish. He comes into my chat and speaks Hebrew all the time. Holy fuck.
He does with the shekels.
Yeah, exactly. He actually, like, waves it around. I think it's real shekels, too. Coordinated harassment campaigns are used to mobilize the, quote, in-group and threaten members of online gaming communities that are perceived as, quote, out-groups. Raids were used by extremist communities to coordinate harassment and intimidation against alphabet individuals or women for the enjoyment or, quote, punishment. Oh boy, this actually is going to give some examples. Sandbox games and mods are often exploited by users to enact violent fantasies and construct alternative realities aligned to their extremist views. Women and black people were constant targets of violent fantasies as a form of entertainment in sandbox games such as GTA and Red Dead Redemption 2.
I really don't want to watch my Red Dead playthrough because I have been.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Jews rock. Chat, like with all religions, there's good ones and there's bad ones. Holy fuck. Notable events.
They called me out.
Huh?
They called me out.
They did. This is amazing. Notable events in the gaming world, like the Game Awards or release of new games such as GTA 6, correlate with peaks in extremist discussions and threats of violence in game-related spaces. Following the 2023 Game Awards on December 8th, extremist discourse on 4chan increased by 42%. Following the release of the GTA 6 trailer on December 5th, extremist discourse on incels.is increased by 492%, with violent threats on 4chan increasing by 81%. Can we have... I hope they give us examples. I would really love to read all of those examples. Extremist communities primarily congregate within pre-existing gaming forums rather than create their own bespoke communities. Extremist ideologies are not the primary link between users in these spaces, but these actors can capitalize on shared gaming interests to share extremist narratives. A wide range of users that may be initially attracted to groups because of their gaming interests are exposed to extremist discourse that is normalized under the guise of gaming or role-playing. Okay, so this goes now over platform overview. Also, chat, it's 1 a.m. I am probably going to be done, like, within the hour so that I can get some rest. But I think I need to have
Sleep
an entire...
is for the week.
I wish. If I didn't have work tomorrow, I would continue. Like, legitimately, if I didn't have work. I think, chat... What's today? Today's Saturday. Not tomorrow, because tomorrow I have a collab where I'm playing Minecraft, and I probably won't be talking about this. But maybe on a future stream we'll talk about, not Monday, because Monday is anime night. Not Tuesday, because that's Breaking Bad night. Maybe Wednesday. We'll go through this on Wednesday, I think. But this is a lot, man. Let's see. The online gaming ecosystem consists of a wide range of platforms and communities. There are many gaming and gaming-adjacent online platforms where users buy and play video games, discuss gaming, or collaborate on developing new gaming content. For this project, gaming platforms are identified as platforms which primarily supply or host online... Okay, I don't know if I need to read all of this. Let's see. Moonshot assessed 24 gaming and gaming-adjacent platforms for inclusion in our analysis. Following this assessment, Steam, Discord, 4chan, Gamer Uprising, and Incel.is were selected for this project. Incel.is sounds like so unserious as a gaming-adjacent platform. Okay. Okay.
I feel like they purposely chose that one just so they can have incel within their report.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did 24 gaming and gaming adjacent things, and they chose incel.is.
Yeah.
With what they had how many posts did they have total within the 6 months? I was like barely anything compared to the other ones. I feel like they did that on purpose.
Here we go. 22,000 posts from the two main discussion forums. And
that's so small compared to the other ones.
No, yeah, I agree. I agree. Like, 4chan has way more. Well, what was like incel.is like an off day?
They needed extra number on there. They want something to do with incels, so just throw that one. Maybe they made it themselves.
Yeah.
With the European Union money.
Let's see. This section provides an overview of the most prevalent or pertinent extremist narratives identified on the monitored platforms, including violent extremist discourse. Users across the online gaming ecosystem express extremist sentiment in their posts through images, videos, text, and by sharing external links, including game-related artwork or screenshots. A wide range of type of extremist narratives are shared across platforms, including anti-black racism, anti-alphabet sentiment, anti-Semitism, and misogyny. Users express these narratives in gaming-specific and non-gaming-specific discourse, and they're showing here most prevalent extremism based on different days here. So this is start of Gamescom, and GTA release, and the Game Awards. And chat, I'm going to save the super chats for the end here, but I appreciate that. Oh, and here's the different kinds of hateful stuff here. So the most that they were able to find between the start and the end of this was anti-LGBTQ stuff, and it was the highest during the Game Awards in 2023. What was at the Game Awards in 2023? I can't even remember. Oh, am I getting rated?
Was that Bill Clinton kid?
That might have been.
Oh.
Thank you for the raid video.
Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Welcome,
If
Raiders.
it was Bill Clinton kid, that's what they're talking about.
This is Mr. Snitchel from YouTube. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't remember what 2023 was.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. The list of Game of the Year was Alan Wake 2.
Ew.
No, the winner itself was Baldur's Gate 3. But they had Alan Wake 2, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom all as options for Game of the Year.
Okay. 2022 was Bill Clinton kid. Okay.
So actually there's a lot of Alan Wake 2 for narrative, art direction, that one, game direction. And I never played any Alan Wake games, so I've heard some bad things about Alan Wake 2.
Would you like to know why people hate Alan Wake 2?
Is it because it's not coming to Steam ever?
So, Alan Wake, the original game, is all about Alan Wake, obviously. Alan Wake 2 is all about how Alan Wake is a fake made-up person in the mind of a feminist who is currently writing a book. No joke, that is the plot.
Interesting. I can see why people hated it.
Yeah.
2023 was the year of Move It Along. Oh, yeah. 2023 was the year of Move It Along.
That's why a lot of people didn't like Alan Wake 2, because they're like, yeah, Alan Wake isn't a real person. He's a fantasy character in this feminist novel, and that's canonical to the universe. Like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And
forget-
I mean, Baldur's Gate. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say with Baldur's Gate 3, I do know they had the whole the gay bear sex scene type of deal controversy happen before it even like released. So, and it did win quite a few rewards. So that could also be it.
I think a lot of people forget that people didn't like hate Baldur's Gate for the bear sex scene.
No.
They hated that it got a round of applause from a room full of people that had downvoted like every male sexuality game for the last 20 years.
Pretty much. That was the big problem with it.
Okay.
Pretty much. Sweet Baby Inc. had a huge involvement in Alan Wake 2? Yes, very true. Anyway, I think we'll read about page 15 and then I'm gonna be done because I'm tired. Let's see here. Increases in extremist discourse occur in response to mainstream events in the gaming community, potentially exposing larger audiences to extremist narratives. Notable peaks in extremist sentiment were observed on 4chan, Discord, and Incel Ideas as a connection with events such as the 2023 Game Awards, the release of GTA 6 trailer, and the August 2023 Gamescom Fair, which I've never heard of Gamescom Fair, honestly. In discussion with these events, users primarily expressed outrage over the inclusion of ethnic minorities, women, or alphabet communities. In response to the Game Awards on December 8th, I don't know why they put the 8 before, extremist discourse on 4chan increased by 42% compared to the averages recorded in the previous 6 months. Users employed anti-alphabet slurs to degrade certain games, such as the winner of the Best Game Awards, Baldur's Gate 3, and to insult each other. Yeah, they insult each other because that's just allowed there. Similarly, following the release of the GTA 6 trailer on December 4th, users on incel.as condemned the game for featuring a non-white female protagonist. There was a subsequent nearly 500% increase in extremist sentiment compared to the averages recorded in the previous 6 months. On 4chan, violent discourse peaked on December 5th, with users primarily celebrating the prospect of committing in-game violence against black and other minority characters in GTA 6. I don't know what you're expecting. They probably said that with the last GTA game that came out and the one before it. I don't care.
Well, also a lot of this is them misunderstanding memes. Like when somebody posts a picture and it's like a news article and it says GTA will be 100% more like black, queer, LGBT, and then somebody does a little green text under it. It says that something like super woke game only lets you kill black people. What did they mean by this?
Yeah.
And they'll look at something like that and they're like, oh, that's clearly like legitimate hate against black people. It's like, no. They're pointing out how dumb your own thing is. That's not to defend 4chan. There's probably like tons of horrendous shit on 4chan, but that's kind of the point.
No, yeah. Well, yeah, the point of 4chan is literally just... It is the Wild West. It used to be more of a Wild West, but it is the Wild West. And if you're not willing to just understand it for what it is, then you got a problem. Let's see. Use of racist, anti-black, and anti-alphabet slurs is normalized. 86% of extremist posts across all platforms feature anti-alphabet or racist, anti-black slurs and narratives. On 4chan, Incel.is, Discord, and Gamers Uprising, users frequently referred to each other, employing terms commonly used to target black people or members of the alphabet community as probably a term of endearment. Again, I don't think these people have also worked in a normal job or a warehouse, because when in my brief time in Texas when I worked for a warehouse, I saw Mexican people calling other people the N-word all the time. I saw them call other black people the N-word all the time, and they laughed about it. I saw a black person call a Mexican a beaner, and like they excuse me, but like
you're not allowed to use that word.
No.
Only Lumi's allowed to use that word.
This is true. This is true. I should get her to come in and say it. But like this is something that I just think that they don't understand, and it's just like it's common in the workplace, bro. They don't care. They get online and they don't care either. In smaller volumes, these slurs were also directed at other members of the gaming community, such as game developers. Well, if somebody's acting like a fag in the gaming community, maybe we need to call them that. The use of such slurs is prevalent across many online gaming communities, where particularly massive multiplayer online games that makes sense, Their use reflects the hostile culture with these spaces, which users often play against each other and attain community status by degrading or defeating others in a game. The use of such derogatory terms, therefore, excuse me, may not reflect users' explicit support for racist, anti-black, or LGBT sentiment. However, it demonstrates how normalized derogatory language is in some of these spaces, which may desensitize users to more extremist narratives. So they're saying that because people just randomly call each other the N-word and all manner of other slurs, it will desensitize you and make you a mass shooter. That is what they're saying right here. Okay. Oh, goodness. Anti-Semitic conspiracies are frequently employed by users in discussions of woke gaming. Across platforms, users claim that, quote, woke languages in the gaming community were, quote, orchestrated by, quote, a Jewish elite whose aim is to destroy white heterosexual Western culture. Oh my gosh. While the broader debate about perceived, quote, wokeism in gaming is non-extremist in nature, extremist communities frequently, quote, hijack this debate, employing anti-Semitic memes and rhetoric to claim that a, quote, globalist... I don't know if I can say that.
Remember, double the quotes and triple the quotes.
Chat, thank you for supporting the stream tonight. I'm turning off monetization again. I should have done it at the beginning, but I didn't think I was going to be talking about this shit. I thought we were just... This is a rabbit hole I am so happy to have jumped down, but didn't think I would. As to claim that a quote globalist Jewish conspiracy unquote is orchestrating these changes. This discourse also features anti-alphabet, racist, and misogynistic narratives. Users employed anti-Semitic slurs when discussing new alphabet storylines or prominent non-white characters in games such as Baldur's Gate 3 or GTA 6. Users claimed the games were part of a quote global homo agenda, unquote, to promote, quote, degenerate values, unquote, among white male gamers. Notably, anti-Semitic conspiracies were also identified in relation to non-gaming discussions about global events, with users on Gamers Uprising, Steam, and 4chan sharing anti-Semitic discourse in response to the ongoing war in Gaza and Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Some users also shared links to websites featuring
You're so screwed.
denial content. Yeah, I turned off monetization. Fuck that. Violent fantasies, harassment, and objectification dominate misogynistic discourse across platforms. Users on 4chan, Discord, and Incel.is has discussed how they would violently attack or sexually assault women for enjoyment in games like RimWorld, Red Dead Redemption 2, and GTA. Yeah, because they can't get away with it IRL. Oh my gosh. Derogatory terms targeting women were also employed by users in response to new game releases that featured women as main characters. Users claim that women's sole purpose in games was to be attractive, non-playable characters. I disagree. That's just so funny to hear uttered out of my mouth. In-game female characters who are perceived to have significant agency, masculine traits, who are non-conventionally attractive, were degraded with misogynistic or transphobic slurs. Yeah, because if my woman looks like a man, I'm going to think she's a man. Users on Discord also made violent threats against women associated with prominent gaming streamers, threatening to stalk, dox, or harass them. Don't do that. That is wrong. On Incel.is, videos were also shared to show women being harassed in gaming settings for entertainment. The encouragement and enjoyment of harassment and the enactment of violent fantasies in-game legitimize and trivialize abuse again and violence against women. They also represent these users' wider rejection of women in gaming spaces. Amal, do you feel rejected by men in gaming spaces?
All the time. I can't fucking stand it. I'm gonna go shoot up a school. Minecraft.
You mean a Walmart?
Oh, fuck.
No, the Trans Festivals have come out.
How dare they hurt these digital women? I know. Okay, here's a fun graph. Threats of violence by target group, top 5. Okay. So women are the most oppressed by 14,781 threats of violence. Alphabet communities are next with 9,114. Black communities, wow. Congratulations, Black community. You're moving up and becoming more what is it? More privileged.
Protected?
Black communities are becoming more privileged because they're getting less threats with only 6,400. Jewish communities only have 1,600, and Asian communities only have 942. 3% of all extremist posts identified featured threats of violence. Women were the main target of violent threats across platforms. Platforms do have content moderation practices in place, and so original numbers may have been higher. And then, let's see. Artwork from Fallout 4 community on Steam where user encourages committing domestic violence against a woman due to her child being black. I mean... if my woman has a black kid and I'm not black, I'm going to assume that she,
she's gonna get what she deserves.
in Minecraft.
The streets.
In Minecraft. Wow. Users on 4chan, incel.is, Gamer Uprising, and Discord frequently discuss the assumption that law enforcement agencies are monitoring their post activity. Yeah,
That's been a joke for years.
I can't imagine why people would think that. Seeing something like this, I can't imagine why. Users accuse each other of being glowies. Chat, I need you to glow in chat right now. All right, glow for me, please.
Oh, I see my people get a mention in this.
When engaging in disagreements or claimed games were secretly designed by law enforcement if they restricted content. Users also shared conspiratorial claims about law enforcement officers infiltrating their communities disguised as... Oh my fuck. As femboys or attractive women to seduce and indoctrinate them.
Also, to be fair, we know for a fact a lot of agencies do use attractive women to try and, like, rope people into their agencies.
Oh my god.
Like, that's not even a secret. The military does that all the time.
Oh.
But Mizu, we have to ask you the true question. Are you a glowy?
Glowy.
I would never be a glowy.
Okay, good.
That's what a glowy would say, lock him up.
I can't, man. Oh, it was already too much on page 1. It was already, like... I'm afraid to find out what's on the next 15 pages of this, man. Oh, Mizu's a groomer. Oh, fuck. In response to this perception, users moderated their own posting behavior to, quote, protect themselves in case they were being monitored. Users sharing threats of violence added caveats such as in video games for the glowies. In Minecraft chat to demonstrate how their desire for violence could not be treated as a, quote, real threat. Yeah, because it's not. And people have to use that these days because platforms can't tell the difference. On Gamers Uprising, the site's approach to moderation was driven by the perception that the law enforcement agencies are monitoring the site. Moderators stated that discussions of real-world violence and the planning of attacks are prohibited and removed to keep the site online and prevent users from facing legal consequences. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's where we're gonna... That's where I'm gonna stop reading tonight, because it's almost 1:30. I need to go to bed. But I love this so much. I need to share this.
You found a gold mine.
I did. I don't know how many streams I'm gonna make, but these people are amazing. I'm gonna make at least one video on what I've already recorded, and I'm gonna make another video on just this. Oh, Don't proofread. Don't worry, chat. I'm gonna download this. And I am just holy fuck, man. Thank God I hid my screen. But this has been amazing. I hope you two have gotten some laughs out of this. Some enjoyment.
Yes, most definitely.
Terry A. Davis gave us the greatest term ever. Glowies. God rest his soul. Yes. But yeah, this is amazing. I again, if I wasn't working tonight, I would definitely read more. Definitely. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to read my supas. And then chat, I'm going to give you to somebody else. And you can go glow in somebody else's chat. So if you two want to save for supers, you can. Otherwise, you're welcome to exit at any point. Holy fuck. This was a great stream. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Let's see. Let me scroll down here. Where was my... Oh, fuck. Streamlabs deleted a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, please tell me. Please tell me that YouTube capped some of this. Yes, it did. Okay, thank God. Thank God I can just read YouTube. Let's see. Where did I stop at? I think it was after the Sneaky Cats. All right. Sly Maverick for 5. Sorry for being late again. I'll listen to the VOD later at work for night. So far, what have I missed? A lot. Again, rewatch the VOD. You're already rewatching the VOD, but this is... Again, I'm going to like spend the entire day at work tomorrow re-listening to some of this stuff. Mercenary, thank you for the 2. This will all lead to trafficking of humans soon. I don't know. I hope not. And again, Mercenary, thank you for the another 2. Be careful what you wish for, Akko. It will happen. Yes. Jams, thank you for the 5. Have a good stream. Well, I think we had a pretty good stream so far. Mercenary, thank you for the 5. Here's one you may mark the date by. It will come up later. The moon landing was faked to cover up that we have a base on Mars. Give it time, Akko. Okay, fair enough. You know what? I don't believe in conspiracy theories, but I'll give you back your 5 if you end up being correct. And then Mercenary for another 5. They just want an excuse because we won't buy what they're selling over video games. Yes. Festival, thank you for the 20. Mizu save the world by saying a slur. It's the own, and it cuts off. BT Test, thank you for the 5. They also race swapped one of the main characters in Alan Wake 2. Yeah, wasn't it the main character that was race swapped as well? I think she was like race swapped into a woman. Was she like a black woman? I can't remember. I cannot remember for the life of me. Young, thank you for the 2. 2023 was the year of sweet baby awareness. Yes, it was. Mercenary for 2. As a half Guatemalan, you have my beaner pass. Thank you. I'm pretty sure I have Lumi's as well, but thank you. I appreciate that. And then Wolf, thank you for the 5. Once again, white collar Karens don't understand the blue collar people. Slurs, jokes, and mutual hatred are common bonding practices. We're all terrible. I agree. And I'll be honest, that's a good way to end it off on, because normal people, and I really do mean normal people, in the normal workplace, all mutually hate each other and all like mutually will like banter around with each other, and that's just how it works. That's just how it works. So I don't understand these people. This is like a level above mental retardation. Am I rating someone on Twitch and YouTube? I will try to do so. Let's see if somebody's on YouTube. And Pippa's like, oh, chat, we're going over to Pippa. Pippa's the perfect person on YouTube. Is she on Twitch as well? And really quickly, I wanted to thank you both again for being here. You both were fantastic tonight.
I just got here.
Of course.
Well, I know you just got here, but you still contributed, and I appreciate it.
Fair play.
I also, before I leave, want to give a special thank you to everybody that rated over on Twitch and YouTube tonight. And thank you to Jinu Long for the Prime sub and Jack of All Blades for the 5 bits. Nice hangout after a mall stream. All this stuff coming to light. I hope continues. Oh, it will. It will continue to continue. Am I going to buy the life-size God of War doll? No. No, I am not savvy.
But think of all the things you could do to it in a lovely, romantic / platonic way.
You bring up a decent point, but by the same token, probably a bad idea. Oh, I didn't know that Pippa didn't stream on, Pippa doesn't stream on, Twitch. Interesting. Well, I'll give you guys to, let's see. Chat, I'm gonna give you to Lulu. You gotta be nice, alright? Oh, never mind. She's done streaming now, too. Never mind. Never mind. She just literally stopped streaming. I'll give you to Mari. Mari is crazy, so that'll work out. She's literally looking... I think she's literally doing GeoGuessr right now. Yeah. Chat, I'm sending you to Mari. Be nice to her. Alright? You can go glow with her if you're on Twitch. As for the rest of you guys, I will be back tomorrow night for Minecraft. And it's probably just going to be a chill Minecraft night. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming by. I appreciate you. Bye.